Hi guys, Maybe517 here with an extra part or two of Until Dawn, and I'm actually going to be playing the game from the start again because I just wanted to point out a few things along the way that I wanted to just point out really from the start again because I've replayed the game several times actually since my Let's Play. I actually completed all those parts in the space of 3 days, but uploaded them like a few days between each other so that it wasn't so repetitive. But honestly guys, this game was actually amazing. I'm glad that I got to keep playing it so often, but I just can't believe that's it done now. It's just a shame, but yeah, I've played it with my sister too. She absolutely loves this game as well. It's definitely up on her favourite list, and it's definitely one of my favourite uh, story-based games, I guess, you know, the rather theatrical computer games. But I thought I'd actually just replay it, trying to... I'm not going to get all the collectibles again. I might just go through it and point out like my opinions on certain characters and certain scenes, like a lot of information that I didn't pick up on originally, and which I did like in future parts, and I rewatched parts I did previously. But I think in this Let's Play, what I'm going to do is just play through it again. I'm not going to talk over everyone, but I know I'm bad for that. I'll try not to talk over everyone. But there was just, when I was replaying it, when you actually get all the... I just finished getting all the gold trophies today for each clue line, and it's pretty interesting some of the stuff you can find out. I mean, oh, it's really sad actually, because you can actually keep all your characters alive, and that's including Josh, but Josh's alive ending is still not a very good one, in my or anyone's opinion. It's pretty much he stays alive, but as a Wendigo. He gets possessed by, I'm assuming, by Hannah, because that's the Wendigo that took him away. But the only way to get her not to kill you is to have him recognize her, which means she'll also recognize him, so she'll be more hesitant to attack him, and she just sort of drags him away. But I didn't find this diary up at the side. It was like a diary of some kind. It was more of a journal of Hannah's time she was trapped in there. So Hannah never died from the fall. It was Beth that died, and Hannah resorted to cannibalism, and she must have eaten Beth or something, and that's why the Wendigo took over her, because if any human resorts to cannibalism, that's when the spirit of the Wendigo becomes unleashed. But there we go. I've only got 2 more trophies I have to get. That's the Quicker Man and They All Live. So that's the only 2 trophies I've got left to get. So once I get to the end of this game, I'm going to try to keep all my characters alive, and then I should get that trophy. But oh, the psychopath, yeah, that was for throwing... That was just for throwing like a vase at the psycho, and you get a silver trophy for that, so I'm not going to argue with that. But yeah, the Night of the Totem Hunter, I didn't realise, you know that, I watched a history video that was on the same menu as the totem poles, but it only showed it in segments, and I was wondering, what's happening here? It seemed to skip a lot. But actually, you unlock more parts of that video the more totems you collect, and now that I've got all the totems, you can actually watch the full video, and I've not watched it yet, so I might actually watch that blind for you to see what the whole story is about. And the Skillful Wolfman, that was just for keeping the wolf alive through its sanatorium. Don't scare Jessica to death. That's actually pretty easy to do. I don't know what it is that makes you get to her too slowly, because I found that I've actually been missing QTEs since I replayed it from the start a few times again, and I still managed to get to Jessica in time, but if you don't get to her in time, the Wendigo actually removes her jaw. Something else during that scene I want to point out that I actually jumped at when replaying it just today, because I accidentally missed the button prompt of pressing triangle when I had to go after the strange man. Also, hang on. Okay, nobody's... Oh yeah, I had to kill all my characters, and it's actually pretty hard to kill all your characters. It's as much as it seems like it'd be easy to die in a scenario that they're in with how fierce the Wendigo are. I'm still calling them Wendigo, sorry. But in your final scene, you're only allowed to have Mike and Sam alive if there's I think either Sam or Mike makes it out no matter what. I think because if it always works out that Emily will get out or something like that, but you have to make sure all the other characters die at different points before you actually do that ending, because I think there's always one character that makes it out before we eventually set the place up in the flames. All girls survived till dawn. I got that in my first Let's Play. You opened their eyes. The group found all the clues from the mystery man and the clue line. Now, the mystery man, I thought he was on about that stranger that told us about the Wendigo and the history of them, and he had the flamethrower and all that. And he actually did appear a few times throughout the story. That's the person who was staying in the sanatorium with the dogs. I thought that was the psycho, actually, but I think we were kind of meant to think that because it did seem like they were linked in some way. And also, that's the same guy who must have looked at Mike through that shed. And also, that's the guy who was actually reaching out to Hannah and Beth. I never noticed that at the very beginning. Yeah, he's reaching out, and just beforehand, you actually see flames going up. And that must be him actually flaming the Wendigo that was chasing Hannah and Beth, and that was him trying to save them. Now, the group found all the clues from the twins clue line. Yeah, that's from pretty much everything that's relating to Hannah and Beth. And that's the diary I read. That's the last hint I found. And because I read that, and we told Josh about it, Josh was able to recognise Hannah for a tattoo. So she never actually killed him. Not sure how she actually recognized him just for him saying Hannah. Hence, if I know that was just for setting the lodge ablaze straight away. I never thought when I did that in my Let's Play, let him in. Mike allowed Emily to stay in the basement. I got that one in my first Let's Play just by choosing an option. You let the wrong one in. I replayed that scene actually just to deliberately get Ashley killed, just to get that trophy. And Ashley snaps. That one will automatically unlock if you get Fatal Grudge, because if you choose to shoot Ashley, Ashley will hesitate when Chris is knocking on the door to get in, when the Wendigo's chasing him, and the Wendigo will kill him, and then we get a trophy called Ashley Snaps. The same time as you get the Exorcism of Emily and the other one, it automatically pops up here, just as Sam's reading the book, because also popped up, there we go, Exorcism of Emily, and you let the wrong one in. I think, as much as I don't like Emily, I don't think she deserved to get shot there, and I think it is a bit harsh of Mike to just randomly snap at her like that. I mean, to actually go through with shooting her, I mean, that she has a bitch and all that. And also, it turns out you can potentially get her to not be mean about Matt in your ending. I don't know what age you have to do, but you have to pretty much side with her all the time. I'm going to actually see if I can get that ending, because I want to get a good ending where Emily is not a bitch about Matt, and I'm actually going to keep Matt alive, and there is a possible way to do that as well as trying to save Emily, and I actually never knew that until I saw it the other day, because I was curious to see if it could happen. I looked it up, and I'll try and do that in my Let's Play, because I didn't want her to be mad at me, but I thought initially you had to save yourself and not save her in order to actually live as Matt, sorry. Fatal Grudge, yeah, there we go, so that one. So that's all the trophies I got so far. There's not a lot in the game, but there's a lot of gold ones, which I'm not arguing about, because the gold ones definitely compensate for the lack of trophies in the game. But let's go and get started. And a new story. Starting a new story will overwrite your current progress and access to the episode menu. If unlocked, starting will overwrite your current progress and access to the episode menu. You will lose any collectibles found and any changes to your... Yeah, I do. Because I've already got trophies for finding all the collectibles. It doesn't really matter about finding them again. The butterfly effect. Can we skip this? No, we can't. Yeah, so this part's pretty much just telling you about the butterfly effect. The Life is Strange also uses. It's pretty much tiny butterfly, devastating hurricane. It's pretty much like symbols of changing features. And it looks like the little yeah, then the dents with different pathways on the butterfly's back. That's what it demonstrates here. The smallest decision can dramatically change the future. It does to an extent in this game. I gotta admit, when I replayed it a few times, there was a few outcomes that I never noticed before, and that was after a few playthroughs. Oh, I never knew that could happen, and still I never actually got the outcome where Emily's nice about Matt. I didn't know how to actually stop Matt from firing that flare, which will get him killed because he doesn't have a flare to attack the Wendigo later on. You actually have to not trust Emily's plan to go for the radio, and that for some reason will stop him from firing the gun. And also, the way to not get caught by the psycho when you hide as Sam is to actually not get scratched by that crow near the beginning. And I never actually that never actually dawned on me, but you have to actually make sure no blood is drawn during that chase scene, because apparently he tracks your blood or something like that. But here, I'll shut up. Now, yeah, this is his family's lodge. I remember when I was first playing Let's Play, I just thought some random lodge that was abandoned for already fully furnished and everything that they just randomly broke into and stayed at. But that's his parents' lodge, and surely his parents know that he lives there and that, but just letting him live alone for the laws. I just don't understand. The Wendigo, that must be a recent disease that came about, or is it a historical enemy? I'm not actually sure, but I'll talk about it near the time. I just don't know how their parents could live up there all this time and they never attacked.
Don't you guys think this is a little bit... Oh, come on. She deserves it. It is not her fault that she has a huge crush on Hannah.
Oh, 1 whole year earlier and they don't look any younger.
Just because he's class pres doesn't mean he belongs to everyone. Mike is my man.
Oh, Jessica's such a bitch here.
Whatever you say, darling.
Sam was always the nice one. I think Sam was everyone's favourite character, and quite right. She's the only one who's like sensible and is actually very grown up for her age, whereas everyone else is still bickering and being bitchy, when at that age they should really consider growing up.
Hannah!
Hey, Hannah! I know. I can't even believe Ashley was in on this prank. I started to like Ashley after a while, though.
She's here. Shh.
Emily's still a cow, though, even though you can make her be nice about Matt.
Mike? It's Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
Oh, she looks much better now than she does later on. But I thought they both died from the fall. Of course, there's going to be spoilers in this Let's Play, guys. I've played it already. I'm actually going to give my opinion on certain things. I should have said that near the start.
Hey.
said it'd just be us this weekend. Josh.
I might not pick up all clues, but I might just pick up the ones that I found interesting. And I'm wanting to mention some stuff now, but I thought, nah, it's probably best mentioning it when I actually get to the scene. Now, I wasn't sure if it's due to the fact that I had like lots of games installed that this game was lagging a bit, but no, it's well known this game didn't run at a very smooth frame rate. But I don't really care. I like the game so much that I just didn't notice.
Once again, brother, you've outdone us all.
Yeah, and it took me a while to actually dawn on me that that was Josh right there, that we meet later on in that video. That's the first time we see him properly. And yeah, Beth's his sister. I was so stupid when I first played it. I thought it meant like sister, like friend sister, like yo, she's my sister or something like that. And so is Hannah. And he says, forsake my sisters. I'm so stupid. I thought because most of his friends were like girls up there, I just thought he said my sisters, like doing it for themselves and all. But yeah, then it sort of made more sense. Some stuff that I'm not going to give away right now. I'm going to try not to give away. But
Oh my god. What did our naive sister get herself into now?
oh, poor Hannah.
I've got your note.
Glad you can make
But she's that beautiful now. What's she got to be ashamed of? Even though they were pranking her, I mean, like, she's like, yo, bitch, I don't care if it's a prank, just take me, alright?
it. We should start with a little, making out and see where it goes from there.
Oh, by the way, they actually reused that whole making out line, the exact same one later on, if you choose the let's just make out option to Jessica in the cabin.
She's taking her shirt off. What? Oh my god.
Well, they kind of blew that prank by whispering.
What are you doing here?
Hannah.
I'm sorry.
Like, I've been crushing on you for a long time, and I don't care if this is a prank, just take me. It's your fault for leading me astray.
You guys.
I can't even believe Matt was in on that. Matt was actually pretty cool.
Hannah.
He's like so expressionless there as well. Right, might as well just find others. This choice means absolutely nothing. And it's funny how Dr. Bell, sorry,
Someone outside.
I've gone Dr. Bell all through my Let's Play. And it's so funny because if you choose to do nothing later on, he's like, I told you you could not change what happened last year, alright?
Not.
So.
Where's my sister going?
It was just a prank, Han.
It was just a prank, Han.
Yeah, that line really stuck me because hearing it in every previously.
Around, Beth. It wasn't serious.
You jerks. Hannah.
I agree to like Micah, but he wasn't my favourite character. I just didn't dislike him as much later on as I did near the start.
Her?
You know, I kind of think you're the last person she wants to see right now, Mike.
I think Sam's definitely my favourite. I didn't like Mike for being so cruel to her there because she was like crushing on him big time, and he really did well, humiliate her, really. I think I was quite cruel. And also, apparently, I thought they did just hug, like Mike and Emily, but apparently, if you try to get her to spill the beans when that guard tower thing is falling, or the radio tower, you can actually get her to spill the beans saying, I am so sorry, I didn't know what I was doing. So pretty much Emily does say that she did cheat on Matt. But at the same time, she has the gall to be a rude cow to Matt all the time. Like, bitch, I've always been faithful to you.
Damn it, Hannah. Where are you?
Damn it, Janet, I love you. Fall footprints this time. So this is still the first game I've played that actually uses that whole touchscreen feature, but it's the second one I've played that also uses the motion sensor. Heavy Rain was the first one I played with the motion sensor. I just don't understand, like, the whole Wendigo story. I mean, I do understand it, it just became a bit unrealistic at that point to me. I kind of like the idea of being tracked down by a psychopath who could have snuck up on us at any moment. But just these creatures who just kill for sake of it and all that, and are just anywhere, they don't have like plans to scare you and all that, they just happen to jump out of nowhere and attack. I don't know, I find the idea of being under the same roof as a maniac just a bit more intense and more put the fear into me. Although I do think that the Wendigo were still scary creatures, but I just think it was a tad unrealistic because the whole time that we're in the woods later on, we don't get encountered by a single one, and even the first one we do encounter it doesn't pounce straight away towards Mike and Jessica, because usually they just jump towards any sign of movement and just attack. But there's a part we actually see them through their vision, like the red screen and like the blue movements, and it just doesn't attack Syria for some reason. And also the odd flame you see in the screen in the distance every now and then must be the stranger guy torching all those Wendigo, and that screaming must be the Wendigo. Wonders Hannah.
Hannah. Hello? Hannah. Oh my god, you must be freezing. Here, take my coat. I'm such
Thank you very much.
so dumb. Hannah?
I was just thinking, Hannah reminds me so much in Sarah from Walking Dead. Walking Dead game, I just can't unsee that ever since seeing that, like, just there. I don't know why at that particular moment, I just thought she looked like Sarah. Also, we passed this very point later on, when we're playing as Emily and Matt, and if you turn that way, you actually get to pull up that board as Matt, and a whole year later, you actually see her phone, but it's a bit wrecked, but you actually find Beth's phone as evidence, and you're like, so strange. They said that they swiped this whole area for clues, but Emily's like, oh, they must have overlooked that one thing. And that's the exact same point where Emily and Matt were cornered by the deer. And it's funny because Matt managed to stop herself from falling there, but I guess that she's holding on to someone else as well.
Hold on!
And you go, that's the stranger guy trying to help us. When I first played it, I thought he was a monster of some kind. We might as well just both let go, because this choice means absolutely nothing. It's a shame though. So technically that stranger guy was keeping them at bay. That actually does kind of make sense. Like, he was staying out of the picture, but was protecting everyone on the mountain, like staying out of the picture. But ever since he died, that's when all the Wendigo just sort of wreaked havoc, and we were just forced to survive on our own. And Dr. Hill, I can't believe I was calling him Dr. Beltram, let's play. He is actually the therapist of Josh. You can actually find a phone as one of your clues. And he is actually his therapist. I'm not sure. I think he's either remembering last conversations with him, or he's just talking with him in his mind now. Yeah, I kind of thought here they milked the whole butterfly effect thing.
Every single choice will affect your fate and the fate of those around you.
He is creepy though. He does get in close enough a lot and looks like he's pecking at you, like. Meh. I'm currently playing this with my mum and stepdad right now, and they like him. They think, oh, there's our man again. So.
Sometimes these things can be a little scary, even terrifying, but I'm here to make sure that no matter how upsetting things may get, you will always find a way to work through them.
I kind of found his character more interesting to start with, but I just sort of lost track of his relevance later on.
Start with a simple exercise. Could you please pick up the card? And I want you to look at the picture on the other side and tell me what you feel about it. It is essential that you answer honestly in order to get the most out of this experience.
Oh yes, the scarecrow and the hut. I think now that I've played the game, my opinions towards certain characters may have changed. Right.
So, how did that picture make you feel? Remember, be honest.
I don't know, 'cause for the first half of the game, the story arc's different to the second half. So the first half is pretty much discussing our fear of certain things, and that sort of affects how the cycle acts out, really. But then after that point, all these things we see right now don't really mean anything. But I'll conform to it right now. I feel uneasy, or do I? I'd say it makes me happy because I don't necessarily have to like go in there. I could just walk right past.
Good. In what way did it make you happy?
Because it looks freaking amazing. It's awesome. I guess the sunshine, really. It's not particularly peaceful looking. Sunshine is a luxury up in the north of Scotland. There's never sun here.
Describe how you feel about darkness.
I personally find it's a bit eerie. I would say it scares me more than depresses me, because I definitely feel like in more dark environments I get more of the fear. I was kind of like that when I was playing this game the first time, when I was playing it in the dark.
Way up north in Sweden, the nights are 18 hours long.
That's actually
Why
true.
do you think you're afraid of the dark?
No, everyone fears it. I don't know. I just think it's the idea of like not seeing what's around you and someone just jumping out at you, really. And
It's a perfectly natural fear. Darkness, after all, is the unseen and therefore the unknown.
that's pretty much what I just said, actually.
Fear more than the terror of uncertainty. Oh dear, we seem to be out of time for this session. We'll talk again.
Well, he seemed very reassuring there. He was like, "It's perfectly normal, your condition."
Stay away from dark places.
Just as well my light's on. I'm not going to say, well, actually I might as well because I've already spoiled a lot. If you say you don't like Josh later on when he's like giving you a whole list of characters to compare who's your favourite and who's your least favourite, if you keep saying you don't like Josh, I think the game sort of susses out that you already know what happens, because when he says something like, the doctor has something like later on, don't be so hard on Josh, he's got a lot on his mind lately, but I'm sure you know that already. So I thought it was kind of sneaky at that. Also, I love this intro, by the way. I was humming at the very end, but I'm a final part of my previous Let's Play. But this is also my top 10 favourite licensed soundtrack Let's Plays, but I don't think a soundtrack's licensed, but it should be. It's pretty cool, this soundtrack. I like the second half of it more, like, oh death, consider my age. I was actually just listening to this on YouTube like a few minutes ago, just before starting the Let's Play. Dun. Hayden Panettiere. Oh, that's Sam, yeah. That's also her who plays Brittany from Bring It On. That's what I knew her for. That I can see with ice cold hands taking hold of me. Looks so much like a CSI intro. I remember when I started playing this with my sister Andy, she didn't expect what she saw at first. And when she saw the intro, I said, oh god, is it this sort of game? And I was like, yes, you're going to love it. And she did really enjoy it. And that's kind of why I got my Let's Be done so fast, because every time I just finished a part, she'd come downstairs saying, oh, can I play Until Dawn with you again? I'm really looking forward to playing some more of it. I thought, oh, okay, so I'm going to have to get some more of my Let's Play done so that I have gotten it recorded blind beforehand. It's like, where? Gosh up.
Thanks for having me, Marty.
There's an update on Hannah and Beth Washington, the twins who are still missing.
1 year ago tonight, the Washington girls left the safety of their parents' lodge and headed out into a snowstorm.
So yeah, right now the sisters are just verified as missing. I thought they were already known to be dead at this point.
Considering
So.
him a person of interest, but his whereabouts are currently unknown. He has an interesting history with the Washington family. He had warned them against pursuing their construction project and claimed the land was sacred to his forefathers.
You know, there is still the old sanatorium on the mountain. Could he be hiding there?
I overlooked that at first, but it's very easy because these little bits of dialogues are very easy to miss in your first go.
Something about that mountain seems to breed tragic events.
More than you know, Marty.
Well, thank you for joining us, Andy. With all the Washingtons tonight, their son Josh, on this,
Particularly in the mines.
anniversary of the mysterious disappearance of Hannah and Beth Washington.
Well, hello, friends and fans. All right, let's do that again.
He looks uncannily like his actual
All right.
actor.
Well, hello, friends and fans. It's beyond awesome to have you guys all back this year. First off, I gotta say, I am super excited to
fair.
welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway. So, let me just let you know, let's take a moment to address the elephant in the room for a second. I know you're all probably worried about me, and I know it's going to be tough on all of us going back after what happened last year, but I just want you all to know, it means so much to me that we're doing this, and that I know it would mean so much to Hannah and Beth that we're all still here together, you know, thinking of them. I really want to spend some quality time with each and every one of you, and just share some moments that we'll never forget for the sake of my sisters. And you know, okay, so
Let's party like we're fucking porn stars.
Like we're fucking porn stars, okay?
I have a hard time believing that he set up all these traps later on for, I don't know, he just seems like too much of a doofus to think to set up all these traps. But you do find, when you look at clues of the mystery man, you find little, like, orders he's made online and all these plans he's made. Like, there's actually a poster in this little area in his parents' lodge. None could tell, I opened the door to heaven or hell. Oh, I love that theme tune. Oh, that's from Sanatorium, mate. Yeah, Sanatorium's an asylum. It didn't dawn on me straight away. I had a rough idea. I said a sanatorium. Is that pretty much the same as an asylum? But, okay, Blackwood Pines. That's... I just don't know. How long has that lodge been theirs? Has the Wendigo always been a thing? Surely they would have known by now about the whole Wendigo stuff. Also, if the Wendigo all kill each other anyway, it's a wonder that Hannah survived a whole year up in that mountain. Because Wendigo just attack any sign of movement. I'm probably not going to jump as much as this game now since I played it already and I already know what to expect, but seeing something like that is still creepy in your first impression. Think, oh my god, a killer. But no, I think that's just the stranger guy, that one. Here we go. So the first character we're properly introduced to is Sam. Diligent, Hannah's best friend, considerate and adventurous. She's definitely considerate, and I'd say she was probably the best of Hannah's friends. And also, I kind of understood what she said at the end about, I thought we had a connection, like her and Josh. Because she is the only one who didn't get herself involved in that whole prank with Hannah and Beth, and she did seem to try and help Josh in some way, and I think she was just shocked to think that he would also harm her, because she thought that they had some sort of connection going on, and I don't blame her for feeling like disappointed, because she was nothing like but good to Josh, and he just played a prank on everyone, not taking into consideration that she did nothing to wrong him. Probably to not make herself looking conspicuous, I don't know, but yeah, Josh is quite a psycho. Yeah, spoiled it already, guys, I'm sorry, but Gay is about to climb over. Okay, that's from Chris. Yeah, when I first played my Let's Play, what is that clue there? Was there? Oh no, sorry. I just pull. Oh, we seem to bust all locks in this game though, so it's a shame it doesn't work at this one particular time. Yeah, I didn't know it's like when I first played I just thought, I actually don't know. Maybe I did read that straight, I'm not actually sure. But I'm pretty sure I just didn't read the note and I just figured out for myself that I had to climb over. Oh, sugar, sorry. Yeah, I'll just go with the quick way. Oh, I was pressing circle there, sorry. I love her skirt, and I actually love her dress sense. But I just have a really hard time believing that she could actually go around in a towel for so long. I mean, whenever I get out of a bath and I drape a towel around me, it stays on for only so long before it just loosens and falls off. I have to hold it on me the whole time. Like, even when I fasten it, it ends up just undoing. But she ran in that towel for ages. And that's pretty much all she dealt with for quite a while of searching. And that bath meant like nothing. I mean, did you see how dirty her feet got afterwards? And her towel even got dirty. But in this outcome, I'm not going to shoot the squirrel. That was actually an accident. So if we don't shoot the squirrel, she'll not get her head scratched, and then we can actually potentially avoid getting caught by the psycho. And therefore, we can also look for some clues.
Hey there, fella. You hungry? Huh?
Oh shit, sorry, I did that again. Yeah, again, I'm actually going to try and see if I can
Okay.
hold myself still. Like, I'm actually holding the controller right now, because I think I did a few times managed to successfully hold the controller still. Right, stay still. There we go. Stay still. I think for the Wendigo parts later on, when we have to stay still for a natural part, I'm going to just keep the controller on the surface, because I think that's the only time I'll ever screw up in this game if I have to keep all my characters alive. It's pretty much, it's easy enough to keep your characters alive from the whole game. Maybe it's a bit of a vague area on how to keep Matt alive, and perhaps Jessica, but I kept Jessica alive in my first playthrough. The only person I actually killed was Matt, apart from at the very end, the part where we can just get everyone killed last minute in that inferno. And also for not holding the controller steady enough, but you can just set the controller on the surface. Oh, and I was telling you about the prophecies of each butterfly, but we read it already. We're just going to go through this very fast. We have to look at this totem pole, though, as part of the tutorial. But, oh yeah, I was meaning to show you, I might just show it now, what's still relevant, is the actual totem story. As you explore, you can discover totem artifacts. Picking up a totem and turning it will reveal a coloured butterfly. There we go, so look at that now. And my first time looking at a totem pole in my Let's Play, the game glitched out on me and wouldn't let me look inside it. Oh yeah. I could have done with paying attention to that sooner, then I wouldn't have harmed that bird in my Let's Play. Right. So let's have a look at... Oh, bugger. So it does undo all the things you've done already. Oh, okay. I probably should have taken that into consideration. Oh, shit. Oh, well, never mind. I could have probably... Instead of starting a new story, I should have maybe rewound it to the beginning. Oh, damn it. Oh, well, never mind. I'll try and remember where all the totems are, actually, because in my Let's Play... well, not my Let's Play, but when I was redoing it, the totems were actually relatively easy to find, and I hope I could just remember where they all were. Like, I watched a collectibles video by Nukem Dukem, that's how I actually found the remaining collectibles. And they were in areas that it's just so easy, like, blink and you'll miss it, but...
Not in the bag, are you?
Nope. Oh, if you snoop here, Chris makes a call back to snooping in his bag right now, to Jessica when he snips her, either her mobile or a letter of some kind. So I'm gonna close his bag, because last time I snooped, so I'll do a different outcome this time. Hey Matt, Sam, you made it.
Chris?
Sam,
Looks like Morgan's butler. Gosh. My sister's impression was so funny. But ever since I said he looked like Marcus Butler, she kept mocking him, going like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing all this stuff with YouTubers and all that."
I found something kind of amazing.
What?
Gonna blow your
Tell
mind.
you. You gotta see for yourself. Come on, it's this way.
Where?
Right around here. Gonna blow your mind.
Oh, I'm sure it will. It's nothing that exciting. It's just a shooting range of some kind. No, I'm actually just gonna try and look at as many clues as I can then. Not going to make a point of searching for too many clues.
Nice.
Milgram Victor, Milgram Victor. I think that is actually the...
Someone thought so.
Oh, come on. This place is abandoned most of the year.
I think he's wanted but not guilty. He's being suspected for being... I don't know actually. Because he's the only person that stays up in these mountains. He's the one who's taming all the Wendigo.
Come on, look at these beauties.
Is that the actual stranger? I'm not sure. So,
That comes to mind. Why is this even here?
Beauties and the Beast.
What the hell is a shooting range doing at the base of a ski lodge?
I can't believe initially I thought she sounded like Ellie from Last of Us.
Yeah.
He thinks he's like Grizzly Adams or something. On track?
No, you go ahead, Grizzly.
Alright. Here goes.
Yeah, I liked Chris, but you can actually make him a bit of a douchebag, really. You can make him either a bit of a coward or a bit heroic. So, I don't like his outcome if you choose to shoot Ashley and pretty much screw your chances of getting in a relationship with her. Because I thought they made an adorable couple, because he's a nerd and she's a nerd, and she, I do like Ashley. I think she did truly regret what happened last year. Even though I didn't really like Emily, she did have a heart, really, when it came to some of the girls. But I think she did show a lot of jealousy towards Jessica. In my Let's Play, I didn't catch the start of that argument. But Emily did actually start that shit with it, Jessica. But, she was clearly jealous over Mike, still loved him. I'm like, why are you so jealous, Emily? You've already got a boyfriend. But Emily did show affection towards some of the girls.
Anybody and their brother could shoot a bottle that big,
They're close. I think she said to Sam, like, just make it back safely, okay? I remember she said that at one point when she was saying, I'm off to get Mike, with or without you. And she's like, maybe we should all stick together and all that. So she did show some care towards some of the girls. And she even showed some concern, saying, like, oh, Hannah, still missing, hope you're okay, or something like that. So, just little details that I noticed about Emily, that she's not a complete heartless cow, but she's still a bitch. How could a cable car take so long? Boom! Butterfly effect. They do milk the shit out of the butterfly effect in this game. They like rub it in your face the whole time saying, this choice will matter later on. Again, I love that sound of the snow crunching underfoot.
It's definitely weird coming back up here after a whole year.
Yeah, that's weird. Door's locked.
Yeah. Josh wanted us to keep it locked. Keep people out.
He said that? What people?
don't know. He said they found people sleeping in the station one time.
Creepy.
But I just don't know. Do the Wendigo own the mountain, seeing that as their territory? When people roam in their territory, they like see us as pests and just destroy us. I'm not really sure, but it's almost like they just own this particular plot of land, or they don't live in the cold or in the mines or something. I don't know. But it seems like they don't really affect anywhere else. And by those things, I thought that the only time we see the Hannah Wendigo is actually when she attacks Josh. But it's not. You actually see her a few times in the game, particularly during game over scenes.
No matter how rich you are.
But they're not so much game overs, you just die. Don't think we're ever at that spa, but underneath Josh's parents' lodge, there's a lot of places underneath it. Like when you go into basements and all that, there's hotels and all that joint on. I think that was the hotel just there. But
Guess we gotta wait.
I'm starting to get the appeal of killing time at the shooting range. How long is this gonna take?
It's a big mountain.
killing time. Quite a convenient term of phrasing. I don't even know if that's what she said. But I actually started to like Mike more. At the same point my mum actually started to like Mike more. Because she thought he'd also be a coward, just as I thought as well. I thought he was going to run away from any sign of danger as soon as that Wendigo took Jessica. But I gotta admit, I'd probably not have as much courage as he did to go right into that sanatorium, like, with just how creepy and eerie it was in there, with all those dead bodies and all that rubble and all that. And the fact he just saw a complete stranger walking in there who could have potentially been a killer. I'm just gonna stay here catch some Z's. Also here he tells the story of how one little choice affected how he met Josh, and then he says boom, butterfly effect after it.
Right. Adventure begins.
Oh, this was the right thing to do.
What?
You know, get
The adventure begins.
together at the end of
Reminds me in Spyro.
I mean, Josh seemed really pumped about us all doing something, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he definitely did. I haven't seen him so excited about something in forever.
I spoke it right through as part of my first let's play. I'm so sorry guys, but I know it now.
Kind of been worried.
No, it was a good idea.
I hope everyone else feels the same way.
We're all here, aren't we?
I might make all my characters pussies and say it feels weird to be back, rather than saying it's great to be back. I don't actually know.
Let's just stop talking about what happened and enjoy the trip.
Yeah, well, you're right.
You know how Josh and I met?
So I have my fans running loud. My PS4 fans very loud when I play this game.
Josh sat in the back of the room, I sat in the front. We
Mm.
didn't even know each other existed. But the kid sitting next to Josh started strap snapping the training bra on the girl in front of him. So the teacher made him move to the front, where I was sitting.
Okay,
So I got moved to the back. And next to Josh. That's how we met. I mean, and became friends to this day.
So just because some kid was misbehaving, he got moved.
If it weren't for the fact
And coincidentally, it was sat next to Josh, and they must have just gotten talking, got shagging, and all that. So
that girl decided to wear a low-cut shirt that showed off the training bra,
I don't know. I wasn't that keen on Josh anyway. I mean, I didn't dislike him particularly, but
cable car alone. Right now. Or talking to some other person entirely. Boom. Butterfly effect.
right, I get the relevance of that conversation now. If he'd never met Josh, he'd have not actually been on this anniversary revisit of the family lodge. So therefore, he wouldn't be in the cable car with her. Okay, get it now. I'm like, damn bitch, I don't need a man to protect me. Yes! Mike's new girlfriend, confident, trusting, irreverent. She was a bit of a bitch last year. I actually thought she seemed a bit more of a bitch than Emily, but I don't know. She grew on me later on after the scene where we re-see her down at the bottom of the elevator shaft. I don't know, mostly because she was just, I just kind of felt sorry for her because how exhausted she looked.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. New people. Time to meet and greet.
I did start to like her character more when she started to admit how insecure she was in that. But, oh boom. Boom, baby.
Jess! Hey!
Jessica, over here. Are you guys having a really weird stroke?
We're stuck in this stupid thing.
Can you please let us out? Pretty please?
Pretty please.
Oh my god. I thought we were goners. Another 10 minutes in there and I would have chewed off my own leg.
Oh, sick, Chris.
Look.
I was saying that's kind of stupid because
It's all muscle down here.
Yeah.
they've only not eaten for like a few minutes and like boom, I'm absolutely starving.
Well, what?
I wonder if the Wendigo hasn't taken over his soul yet.
My goodness. Seems that someone has a little crush on
Foreshadowing,
my
sorry.
friend and dear class president Michael Monroe.
Chris.
And what what kind of sizzling erotica might our Jessica be capable of imagining? I wonder.
Oh. Well, of course, a perfect female like her is obviously going to crush on Mike and that and take advantage of her beauty. I'm like, yeah, he's a hottie who'll only go for someone like me, but I don't know. He's a bit of a jerk for pulling that prank on Hannah. I think him in particular for going along with it because he was the one that she was crushing on, and it's sad though because of how much she was writing in her diary, getting so excited about meeting him because she was such an innocent girl. Just how much she was humiliated. It's just so sad. But I'll give that back now, you dick. I remember in my Let's Play, I was like, I am with him, suck it, bitch.
That's my motto.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. Maybe nosy Nancy shouldn't go nosing around in other people's nostrils.
Panties.
Yeah, I try not to do that as a rule.
Nostrils.
Tell us? Totally keep secrets. Whatever. You'll figure it out eventually.
Alright, let's just get up to the lodge already. It's getting tired of all this.
I just don't like how she said last year that Hannah deserves this. I'm like, how the hell does she deserve it for crushing on a guy? You can't help who you crush on.
What? I mean, you know, whoever.
I mean, I remember when I was in high school, I had crushes on people I actually absolutely despised.
Did you see this view? I mean, holy cow. Sometimes I forget to just stop and take it all in.
Then again, she actually did like Mike though.
Couldn't they have built the lodge like
Also, yeah, that view was very nice. And oh, here's smelling. Right, intelligent. Mike's his Mike's sex object. Resourceful, persuasive, skank, hoe. Looks like the mother of one of my ex-friends. And has a couple of weird spots in her face. I love how her voice actress said, I love to get in to play the bitch. I was watching the special features, the whole behind the scenes and making of the main menu of this shortly after. Actually, I think it was when I was in the middle of getting all the collectibles and I was just wanting a break from it and I just watched all those after a while. Motivated, ambitious, and active. Yeah, active circles like saying he's very sporty, clearly.
And where's the bellboy when you need
I like Matt, he's just so adorable. It's a shame we don't really see a lot of him, like, midpoint in the game. Kind of the same as we don't see Sam for a while.
Getting chills.
We're almost there.
No, I'm moving.
I'm getting chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control. Oh, she's finding it strange. Trust her. She's such a skank. Mike. Oh, no, initially in my Let's Play, I just wanted to say back off to be a jerk here, but it's actually pretty funny, Mike's response here if you're nice to him. Oh yeah, we're like still gonna make out? The spirit of things, what is wrong with you?
We're all friends here, right? No need for violence, just a little harmless fun. We're up in the woods, spooky. Come on, let's get into the spirit of things.
The spirit of things? Seriously, what's wrong with you?
Just trying to
Oh,
lighten
she
the
looks so
mood,
much
man.
like her, it's so unreal.
Like
One of my friend's mums. So.
the way you're being, you always get like this.
Okay, see, welcome. We're all friends here. Oh, that's only, like, that's kind of the most popular option, but it's only, like, just the same most popular option.
I'm just gonna lay it out, otherwise this whole weekend's gonna suck ass for
He doesn't say we're all friends here, he just says, we're not comfortable with this, and that's it, move on.
Awkward, and we all know it. Let's just acknowledge it now and move on, okay?
Nah, I hear you, man. I get it. I don't want to make this weird. Cool.
So we're good?
All good?
Oh, I don't like how he's not even man enough to admit that.
Oh my god, totally. We're so gonna make out. No, seriously, I'm gonna go check on the cable car.
Still gonna make out.
See ya.
I can't believe I actually noticed this straight away. I didn't notice this straight away in my Let's Play. Like, it's like, I need to go find Sam. I'm like, why is it so important? But technically, she's just really horny right now. Knows that she won't get shit from us right now. Just like, I need to get a handout from Mike.
I need to go find Sam.
I need to go fuck Mike so hard.
Okay.
Sorry, I really need to go find her. I totally forgot I needed to talk to her before we get all the way up there.
This really can't wait. We're almost
But she might be already there, so what's the point?
Matt, please.
Why can't you just talk her along with everyone else? See, she's just so adamant to go and find her right now, and then she actually gets mad at us for not letting her go. I'm like, fuck's sake, you're actually mad at us for not wanting you to cheat on us. Okay, whatever then, skank hole bitch. Okay, I'll go. I'll try and butter her up as much as possible so she doesn't hate me.
fine. If it's so important, I guess I can pack horse it the rest of the way. But you owe me one.
Excuse me?
Well, then we're even at least.
I'll think about it.
Oh, I'm actually going to go full throttle at Mike later on, like I did in my Let's Play.
Thank you.
Whatever, ho. But later on, when you choose to confront, well, you don't actually choose to confront Mike. He actually just remembers what he sees later on. That actually just completely skips altogether. He doesn't actually engage at all there. If he didn't look through the binoculars that Ashley was looking through right now, and he just didn't say anything. But you can actually choose to get really angry with him, or just start off getting angry with him and then say, sorry, my bad, I think I must have made a mistake. But I'm going to go full throttle this time. Academic, inquisitive, forthright. Inquisitive means just curious. I think in my Let's Play I got that the wrong impression of her there when I said inquisitive, as in she's very nosy and loves to twist shit. But no, actually quite like Ashley. I think of anything, I think Jessica and Emily are shitsters. She's probably my second favourite girl. In order, I'd say my favourite girls from favourite to least favourite is probably Sam, Ashley, Jessica and Emily. Because I think Emily's just my least favourite girl. But last year I just said that Jessica's my least favourite girl because she was a bit of a cow. Academic, yeah, she does, yeah, I think academic, that trait alone just makes her perfect for Chris, because they're just such nerds. And yeah, when I actually saw this here, you just saw them yapping away and just giving a friendly hug and that, but I don't know, he's sort of delicately holding her face as well. Mike, how could you? You were relatively decent other than that. Like expiration date and a little date up, break up. Well, in this case, it would be the 4th of August 2016. Boom, jump scare. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Scare you. Well, I did mean to scare you, sort of scare you, but not like for real scare you.
Oh gosh, you let the wrong one in. Trophy is actually pretty scary. When you see her hand twitch when her head's decapitated. Not.
What are you looking at? See anything juicy with that thing?
Oh, that's some juicy sex. Oh, poor Matt, he's so adorable. Sure, knock yourself out.
Sure, go ahead. Knock yourself out, yes.
Son of a bitch.
It's so funny for like a muscular guy like him. It's just so funny seeing Matt get him in a headlock. But then later on, Mike's like, if he tries anything like that again, I'm gonna whoop his ass. Okay. But little details that you do in this game do actually alter the slight things throughout the game. It's actually pretty good how they do that. I mean, of course, it's going to end relatively the same way, but I like how how your characters act and how they interact with the other characters too throughout the game changes depending on your choices. Because there's a lot of things I actually had to change in order to play things differently, like how to get different scenes to play out in order to get trophies and that, finding clues, and everything. I'm going to read a book because I very retro and I like old school stuff. I am not going to fall into modern day technology.
You did not just do that.
Put your hands where I can see them. We've got you surrounded.
Bitch.
The hell am I to retaliate? What choice do I, a supple young rebel girl, have?
Supple.
Surrender to the strapping military guard come to take me into custody.
We're on the bench. I'm a coward. Don't even risk making a snowball. Like random spawning snowball. Oh, triangle. Sneaky, babe.
Gotta try harder than that, hero.
Apparently, hurting this bird here also affects your chances of hiding from the cycle later on. I don't understand how though. Chickadee. No Wendigo to be seen right now for some reason. Let's go.
Oh, snap.
So nap. Right, I'm doing nothing. Not gonna hurt this. I'm not gonna hurt this poor little birdie.
Hello. Come on.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, wrong part. Yeah, I'm gonna hurt this bitch.
Boom, shakalaka.
Boom, baby. I got a bit confused about who was with who, really, when I first played this Let's Play, but I just made him her kiss him, just to stir shit up in my Let's Play, but I thought, kissing your own girlfriend's not really unfaithful. Whoa, let's whoop his ass, Mojo, I'm not gonna. Yeah, Michael's right there, so we're gonna hit him. No. I think that's her iPod is playing right now, even though we chose to look at her book, not her phone.
And then what? No more.
It's depending on your choices whether or not the icicle hits you here, because the past couple times I played this game, the icicle didn't like try to fall down on us. Also, I never noticed this joke when I first played it. The whole, I think you'd notice.
So did I go down?
I don't think so.
I think you'd know so if I did.
Skank.
Alright.
My. So are we calling it my favor then?
You're a worthy opponent, Miss Jessica, the Snowball Queen.
Okay, that sounds vaguely dirty.
My lady.
My lady. Oh, what the hell? Just cuss me again. Take me, babes. Oh. But I don't get it. You choose to kiss Mike, but it looks like he's the one who actually goes in.
Save some for later, buddy.
Endless reserves.
Preserves.
We should get up to the lodge.
I am Jam.
It's so nice out here, though. Pretty breathtaking.
I mean,
Pretty
I could
breathtaking.
stay out here pretty much ever, provided I was making out with you the whole time.
Maybe we could just start with a little, you know, making out and see where it goes from there.
Well, I think we might freeze to death somewhere in between those quotes.
My lady. Can't stop saying that now. Dun, 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 dun. I might make this a long part, just so that I don't make the Let's Play last too long. And mostly just because I want to play it. Here we are, our second visit with Dr. Hill. Where things are looking a little bit darker now.
And how are we?
I'm feeling rather relaxed, babes.
Seems we hardly scratched the surface in our last session, so let's go a little bit deeper this time.
Okay.
This time, we're going to try to understand the root of your anxiety. Now pick up that book, turn the pages. You will see a set of pictures and symbols. I want you to identify which image in each set makes you the most anxious.
Right. Now, I wonder if my actual opinions changed since my Let's Play. I would say that women will worry me because they can act all sweetness and everything, but they're good at being very manipulative. But men are always tougher, more intimidating, and like to use their power, like to take advantage of getting what they want. Because if I tell them no, they, I don't know. If you were to stand up to a man in school or a boy in school, like a bully, it would be difficult too, because they would always fight back, even though they're the one in the wrong. But I'd say overall, women worry me more. I mean, I know men can be a bit annoying at times, but I would say that women are probably more worrying. Now, I'm not saying that men are annoying overall, I just mean like some men can be quite annoying. But same with girls. Crowds scare me. Actually, in my Let's Play, I was saying how just youth crowds scare me overall, but when I was actually out today getting a takeaway, I was actually just very scared when I was out overall. I don't know why my anxiety was getting so high, but I was just nervous about being around anyone, really. So I'll just... Then again, I've not actually been on a plane to know how much it would scare me, but I know I'd probably be scared of the fear of unknown, unforeseen circumstances that would happen on a plane. I'd say crowds just mostly because I've been in crowds before. I know I'm scared of crowds, so I'll say that crowds scare me. I thought in my first place that we were technically, like, it was us being interviewed, and I thought depending on our choices of what we said we're scared of, that's what would appear in our game. But it's not really us being spoke to, but funnily enough, that is actually the case. When you actually say you're scared of clouds, you actually see clown masks a lot more frequently. Again, if you say you're scared of zombies, you see zombie heads on little dummies and that later on. So it's little details like that they make. And when you say you're scared of spiders, I think you see spiders crawling along screens at some point. I feel drowning more. I don't know why. I think it's probably because it's just more of a long and like strainful death. Not that I would want to do either. Snakes definitely more. My mum said rats because I knew she would. She's terrified of rats. Knives, definitely knives. And I know that you have to get in close to hurt people with knives, and with guns you can just shoot from a far distance. But I don't know, the knives just look scarier, and just the idea of being pierced with a knife just really just makes me cringe. Really, I just don't like the idea of it. And it's just not a death that I don't know. I don't like to think of it because yeah, I won't go into depth around it. Just out of respect for the dead. Snakes scare me. I don't know. I would say snakes scare me, but I remember I actually did jump at those cockroaches when I first played this in my Let's Play. I'll say snakes. I'd say snakes overall scare me more. I don't think I've actually seen a snake again apart from in the jar during these segments. Then again, I didn't notice that we carried any snakes. Maybe we did. I'm going to say that I might say I fear scarecrows more so that I don't see as many clowns. Yeah, I'm going to manipulate the game's ways a bit. Sorry, did I startle you? Yeah, I think gore disgusts me definitely, because crows are not the most bit scary. They're maybe a bit intimidating to have fly towards you.
Did I startle you? So sorry.
Seagulls scare me. They're just more annoying and everything.
Very well.
No, you didn't startle me.
Don't be nervous.
I think that was merely made just for the point of just giving me a jump scare, because he just said, don't worry, and that's it.
The more you rely on your instincts, the more honest your answers will be, and the more enlightening you will find this experience.
And I think what he means by that is just going by first impressions of what you see rather than trying to mull it over. Just what strikes out at you the most is most anxiety-inducing. So I think that's what he means. Scary snakes. But no, I don't know. I'd say spiders look more scary, but I'd probably be more scared of snakes if I was to see one. Just more for the danger factor of it. Definitely syringes. I mean, I know I fear gore, but I watch plenty of like The Walking Dead and all that, and just the idea of, I don't know. If I had a needle injected myself, that'd be worse than if I saw it like in a film or something. But then again, when I see people get injected in films or in programs, I still find it quite oof. I'd probably in real life, I'd feel zombies. I'd fear zombies more if they were real. So I see zombies, and I don't fear dogs in general. I'd probably fear ferocious dogs, but I'd say needles. And yeah, I love thunderstorms, so I'm definitely choosing needles.
This is very interesting.
I never noticed though, would thunderstorms appear more frequently in your game? I feel like I'm drooling over me. I know I'm gorgeous, aren't I?
Zombies and needles.
But this will, all these tests only affect one story arc. After the story arc's done, all these therapy sessions mean nothing.
I'm afraid once again we're out of time, but
Oh, this is done episode 1 already.
talk again very soon.
It's weird how he sort of sits for a second and is like, nah, I'm not sitting anymore. I'm going to stand up and stare at this window. For some reason. Because every time we meet, I'm always starting off standing at the window. Not every time. Last few times he's already sitting in his chair. Previously in Until Dawn. It's just funny how it doesn't say next to Until Dawn. It just, as soon as it ends, there's no ending credits or anything. It's boom! Previously in Until Dawn.
Don't you guys think this is a
Poor Hannah.
Come on, she deserves
Hannah was so adorable as well.
What's going on? Where's my
She was just excited about losing her virginity.
prank hand?
Oh, she gave up on using eyeshadow after a year. Like, she had blue eyeshadow there. She can apply it well anyway. That was actually a Wendigo that was looking at Hannah there, but that strange man saved them. So if they hadn't walked back there, they could have lived.
Winter getaway. I really want to spend some quality time with each and every one of you, and just
Yeah, sure you do,
share some
Josh.
moments that we'll never forget. For the sake of my sisters.
I need to go find Sam.
I like the sequence he showed that. I need to go find Sam to fuck him silly.
To Josh, that's how we met. Boom. Butterfly effect.
Whatever. Oh, skip the snowball fight. Was that not important enough?
This mountain gets bigger every time I climb it.
Oh yeah?
Was Josh the person up there? He just sort of appears all of a sudden. This part. Josh. Hannah Beth's brother. Thoughtful, loving. Well, he's definitely thoughtful, but I'd say, well, I don't know what terms mean by thoughtful. He's definitely complex. And to an extent, I'd say he's loving, but I don't know.
Come on, you grew up here. It probably feels like it's shrinking.
I guess that's true.
When are you gonna install some cell towers up here? I'm getting withdrawals already.
Oh, for goodness sake, you're not doing without your phone for one night. I never use my phone.
Funny you should say that. I think I left it in my
Typical
jacket.
teens.
Oops.
Hey guys, get up here okay?
Yeah. Well, more or less, but it is so good to see you.
What's up with him?
Cheers, Babs. Right, you can tell that's not Wendigo because every time you see it from a normal live vision, it's probably the stranger guy.
Yo, yo, yo. We get things moving up here or what?
Yeah, man.
Yo, yo, yo. Oh, I'm a gossipy wee shite. Oh, that's actually quite a leveled out stats.
Yeah, so it seems.
I mean, what's Mike think of that?
I have a feeling Mike's already got his hands full, you know what I mean?
Hands full of jugs.
Damn it. This freaking thing.
It's iced.
What else?
Maybe there's another way in.
If you used to be concerned with
It's all locked.
Josh there. He goes about it a very pushy way.
In the corner we can get open or something.
Wait a second. Are you saying we should break in?
I don't think it's technically breaking in if you own the place, right?
Hey, not if I don't report you. Lead the way, coachies.
Oh, Josh, you seem so friendly right now. Just to think he's so screwed up. I mean, like, later on you read a conversation with him and Dr. Hill, and Dr. Hill does seem like a good therapist, but Josh is just refusing any form of help, and he's obviously not taking his meds and all that, and he's going through with a prank that is not going to help. And Hanseld, I don't know about this.
You doing alright?
Yeah. Aside from being kind of cold and vaguely creeped out by this place.
It's kind of weird being back up here, huh?
Yeah.
He doesn't just come out and say it though. If you say it, it's nice to be back here. It's like, so, how are you? Also, I'm going to talk to Matt and Sam here, because I didn't do that in Let's Play, but you can actually talk with them here. You can actually engage with them. And Sam makes a dig at you, as, like, having a thing for Ashley. She's all like, so, how's Ashley? And she's like, fine, why? I said, oh, just asking. So.
Been a while. Rough season, huh?
Yeah. Something like that.
Nosy. So, you and yeah, you getting it rough, yeah?
So,
Uh-huh.
you and Emily, that happening?
Define happening.
Like together?
I mean, it's,
How did they even get together?
but I'm not really sure what it is.
She probably just saw him as the kind of guy that she could wrap around his finger. Her finger. Oh, we never know. She might have a dick. I don't know. I just don't know how they got together. He's so sweet and she's just such a bitch. Didn't recognize you without your jacket or something like that. So, oh, helmet, sorry, well, yeah, he must be used to seeing him, like, playing hockey or whatever it is he plays.
Cool. Cool. How's she doing?
She's fine. Why?
No reason.
Aw. I like Sam. I think I've clarified that already. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate Josh, but I just find the kind of character he is just, ugh. I don't know. Even before all the things were revealed about him, I found him a bit of an eerie character. Oh yes, that can be avoided, but if you do get into that predicament, you can potentially earn a trophy for cutting off his fingers. Dun 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 dun. Oh, move. And you can actually just choose to avoid this conversation with Josh altogether here, which I think I will actually do. You can see my initial conversation with him in my Let's Play. Yeah, she looks hot, she's pretty and everything. We don't need to have a conversation about being away from parents and potential of ripe erotica where we can pump all night. So I think there's another totem pole around here. I picked it up in not my Let's Play, but when I was getting my trophy. But I don't think I've actually seen it around here since, the totem pole. Maybe it's not actually here. Oh wait, yeah, we just got a second ago. That's the one that was next to Mike. Mike? Matt, sorry. I do know all their names now. I'm just getting mixed up.
Nice one.
Oh, we got ourselves a stinker. No, something like something thinker for every little stinker. He says something like that later on. And one line that just sticks in my head from that one particular scene is, "Revenge is the best medicine." Just because I replay that scene so much for having to do different things. It's a shame you can't just replay each scene, you have to replay the start of each episode. And show off being able to cartwheel? Cartwheel, sorry.
I'm okay. Should have paid more attention in climbing class.
You mean Jim?
Yeah, you know, with the climbing up the rope. Whoa. Did I do that?
So I just have a hard time believing that Josh had all these things timed and just
Here, use this.
managed to sort all this out. I'm definitely putting the title of this video. This video is going to be full of spoilers.
Whoa, Chris, I just got an awesome idea.
Yeah?
Totally.
What is it?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I've got some deodorant in one of the bathrooms. You could use that with the lighter.
I don't follow. How's the stick of deodorant gonna help?
Spray on, it's a can.
Oh, yeah.
Just like we did with the army
Gotcha.
dudes.
Flamethrower.
Just like we did with the army dudes.
Yep, ones we melted. Just point the spray can in the lighter and whoosh.
Bye-bye frozen lock.
Bingo. Alright, so you got this. I'm gonna go sort something out. You up for hunting around in the dark for a little bit?
Godspeed,
Nope,
Pilgrim.
Godspeed.
What was up with his voice there? I'm kind of glad I actually did just get that trophy earlier for all the strange man clue lines, because if I actually did start a new story right now before getting those last 2 clues, I'd have to re-find them all again. I'm like, damn it, I can't even remember what they all were, and it was very time consuming to get them. That was Emily. I got that ending initially. I just killed everyone except for Chris and Sam. And Sam can only die in that scene. She can't die beforehand because she's just so awesome and indestructible. But also, here when we have to actually find a tin of deodorant, I wasn't sure. When they were here last year, he must have just had some there for the whole year. I'm not sure if he's been there a few times since, but only invite them all back up for the year anniversary. But yeah, he has deodorant in one of the bathrooms. I thought it was just a random abandoned mansion. That's how clueless I was about it when I first played it. But yeah, this is actually his parents' lodge. That does actually make more sense. Just wonder, like, did the parents just not give a shit? But the kids are more like, they're teens now. They're reasonable. And like, no, they're not. They get to all sorts of trouble when they're around their parents. Like, horny, horny adolescents at its best. Oh, got a clue. I'm not going to try and get all these clues. I might try and find all the totem poles so that I can get that whole story thing for you. I just can't quite remember all the totem poles are. But I remember there were some difficult ones, and I remember where those difficult locations are. I definitely think the whole idea of there being a ghost in the house, like that seance scene, that's a bit of a vague area. I'm not sure if they were, one of them was pranking him. I have a feeling if there was, it would have been Josh, because Ashley did seem genuinely freaked out and Chris wasn't buying it. So either Josh was the one who staged it, or it just was the ghost of Hannah. But Hannah, it must have been Beth then, because actually, if you say, is this Beth, is this Hannah, it says yes no matter what, by the way. So it could have been Beth's ghost, it could have been Hannah's because Hannah wasn't dead, but then again, it could have been the Wendigo spirit that took over the board. I really don't know, but I just like the idea of this being like a ghost adventure, being more creepy, but the Wendigos were scary and all, but I just felt like it was more predictable, the Wendigo storyline, whereas the Psycho's motives and when he was going to attack and everything and all the things he set up were a lot more spine-chilling and unexpected. And that's a prom night photo of Mike, Emily, and Sam, and Hannah, was it? I think Hannah was with them. Let me actually just look at that photo again. Oh no, hang on. I think that, you can't open that, can you? Yeah, you can't open that yet. And there's actually an answering machine here. That's another clue. Beep.
What new message? New message.
Hi, Mrs. Washington. This is Sergeant Tate again. It's bad news, I'm afraid. We've been through the case files, and there's nothing we can do. He's a free man. We don't have the legal power to restrict his movement. I know it's not what you wanted to hear, so call me.
He sounds a bit like Josh putting on a voice, but...
End of messages.
Right, so we just need to head upstairs now to get deodorant. I think that's all we can get down here. Even when I am expecting the jump scares now in this game, I still jump at them because of how loud they are. But yeah, that particular one with the ghost, the Ashley and Chris chasing, I think that was probably the scariest jump scare just because of how creepy the ghost looked. And I still kind of jump at this wolf jump scare here, and I think it made my mum and stepdad jump as well. Is it down this way that there's a clue of a trophy of some kind? Yeah. It's like a film trophy. Winner, Best Horror Film 2009. The Bob Washington. Oh, right. So they are pretty wealthy. Oh, yeah, one of them's a filmer and the other's... I don't know actually, but I remember they're both... You kind of, through the clues, you find out the whole occupation of the two parents. And I think they're both pretty wealthy because of their rather busy jobs. So I'm guessing he's an actor of some kind, and I think she's either a physician or something, I'm not sure. She's some sort of medical worker, I'm not really sure, but... Or a journalist, I can't remember. I honestly cannot remember, really. I just know that their their jobs were pretty big. Also, it never dawned on me straight away what they were trying to do here with the whole lock thing. I thought they were actually trying to burn the lock off. with the deodorant, but it's actually because the lock was frozen that they had to melt the lock. So there was no way of unlocking it without melting it first. And I was too busy yapping away there to jump at that this time. Ah, perfect. We're freezing our bollocks stuff out here.
We're freezing our buns off out here.
Bollocks buns. Chris looks so derp.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
What's your baby Wolverine? Then Josh pops out north and like, hey buddy, you can grow up and all that.
Are you okay?
It's like a bear or a tiger or something.
Aw, it's just a cute little baby Wolverine.
Baby.
Don't worry, buddy. You're gonna be a big boy soon.
Gonna be a big boy. It's like 19 now. I mean, well, I'm 19 and I'm hardly a big boy. I still look like 10. Everyone keeps calling me pet and all that because of how I look. Because I don't look my age at all. I mean, you've probably seen me in my vlogs. I probably look like 10.
Is not the word I use.
Oh my
Sweat,
God,
maybe.
it's so good to be inside, even if it's still kind of freezing in here.
Oh, I swear my old house used to be much more colder inside than it was outside.
Yeah, nobody's been up here.
Even with all the
On
police
winter
coming
days.
in and out?
Not a lot of action up here lately.
Oh yeah, not all the rumpy puppy action.
What's up, party people?
Oh. Oh, I'm gonna go in full throttle here. Scumbag Matt.
Will do.
Yeah.
Bro.
Then, take a load off. Have whatever you want. You just take whatever you want anyway, right?
Whoa. Easy there, cowboy.
Challenge. Warren. Stay away from Elm.
Mike, stay away from our girlfriend. Dude, what are you talking about?
Stay away from Emily. Emily? Why would I want anything to do with Emily?
Because you're a skank. Quit being a dick.
Quit being such a dick, man. Nobody wants you here.
Oh, nobody wants you here.
Seriously,
So much.
what's the problem, meathead?
Wait,
Hey, get off
both
me!
him and Emily call us
What's
meathead.
wrong with you two?
Is that like a racist term? I'm not sure.
We're here just to tear each other's heads off. I mean, we came back here to have a good time, right? Hey, Mike, why don't you
Oh.
and Jess go check out the guest cabin I told you about?
Yeah. Yeah, cool.
Oh wait.
Wanna head up there?
They head straight there now. So if we don't challenge Mike there, they don't leave right now. So that actually avoids the whole argument between Emily and Jess. So that's pretty cool.
Can we get this fire going?
Gives Emily one less excuse to be a bitch.
Huh?
My bag, the little bag with the pink pattern, the one I got on Rodeo. Matt, are you listening?
No, you're too boring.
God, don't you remember next to the Italian shoe place where I got the stilettos and you knocked over the rack while you were drooling all over that girl at the counter?
Well, I
Oh, you're drooling all over that girl's rack.
I was asking about my letter jacket.
Right, because she gave a shit about your designer leather jacket.
Why do you hate my jacket?
Matt, I need my bag.
Oh my god, Em, maybe you forgot.
I just love this little bit. It's like, oh my god, M.
You must have left it down by the paper car station.
Oh my god, why is he with her?
Come on, hon. We'll be back soon.
You can get warm.
She does seem to care about him though later on, if depending on your choices. She's like, oh, I really hope he's okay. I mean, he knows how much I'm devoted to him and all that, so. And even when she finds out he's dead, she actually gets upset about it in the ending. If you're actually do something to side with her, it's very hard to appeal to her. If you side with her all the time, I'm guessing that's what it takes. But I am going to actually try to save her on this because I know a way of avoiding getting killed from saving her. Sexile.
How far is this cabin anyway?
This cabin.
You own a shit ton in this
coziest,
moon.
most romantic love den
It
you've
never
ever
encountered
heard.
any Wendigos this whole time.
If we ever make it.
I have a feeling luck's on our side.
Play your
Have a feeling fuck's on her side.
You will get lucky.
Hey, porn stars.
How did Mike's hair grow so fast? It got so much more fluffy later on, whereas his hair is actually a lot nicer right now. But well, you know what I mean nicer, it's like more tidier.
Don't worry, man. Oh, I'm sure you'll find a way to entertain yourselves.
Mm-hmm. You have fun with the peanut gallery.
Oh, I almost forgot. Gotta fire up the generator so you can see where you're going. It's dark out there.
Look at him looking at us in disgust.
Roger that.
He's so pumped for this night of terror.
Flirting with me.
Okay. You want to invite him up with us?
Wait, really?
Oh, you are. Imagine if we got an option to say, yeah, sure. Let's party like we're fucking porn stars. I'm going to take a shit selfie. I'm not sure. Did I actually take a good one? Yeah, I did, because I took a photo of his very scary teeth. Like, his teeth were never usually scary apart from the part where he was like, oh, hell yeah, to Hannah earlier. And then this photo. Oh, what a lovely looking ground. She actually comments on how bad it is. But in a nice way.
Good effort. Next time I get the camera, okay?
Okay, but it's not easy holding the thing all like backwards and forwards at the same time.
Okay, let's go. I've got cabin fever.
Which is an actual thing. But she was just ripping the piss.
Burr, it is freezing out here.
Now, that's something I can help you with.
And how are you gonna do that?
I got a few things in mind.
I was looking up like the review from this game. IGN gave it a 7.5 out of 10. I don't know. I actually do like this game. I think it probably deserved like an 8 or a 9. It was definitely a very good game. I mean, I remember. I guess it is a bit wishy-washy parts, and there's some things I just don't find really work well with the game. But overall, I think this game's very good.
What the heck was all that muscle flexing back there with you and Matt?
Matt's a dick. Just showing off. Matt's a dick. Yeah, let's stir some shop.
Dick, right? Dude has no business coming at me like that. He's got any brain. And a huge dumb melon. He better find it and use it or he's gonna get wrecked.
Wow.
Ooh.
Nasty Mikey.
Just riled up.
Mikey.
Well, it's your fault. I mean, Emily's his boyfriend, so his boyfriend. Why am I calling Emily a boy? That's the second time I've done that. Emily's his girlfriend. But then again, it's probably because she's hiding something, maybe. Totem poles. Boom. This is funny how like I know all these scenes now. So that's the generators for actually setting up all the lights in the house. Boom.
Let's see. Boom. Nice one, Mikey.
Just a wonder, like, just because of that little spat between either Matt and Mike or Emily and Jessica, we actually have to never come back to the lodge. Oh, and there we go. There's the stranger guy there. Presumably the psycho when you first play it, but yeah, I actually jumped there because I thought it was a psycho. See, the idea of the psycho was more spine chilling in my opinion, but it's just weird. Like, Jessica doesn't have a huge part in the story. I mean, like, since she's taken by like episode 3, we don't see her all the way up to like episode 9. So I almost forgot. Well, I didn't actually forget she was in it. I was actually wondering the whole time, like, what happened to her? Will we ever like discuss what happened to her? I think they did think she was dead. They sort of assumed it, but
Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
for once, I didn't actually get someone killed in this play.
Oh, yeah. I bring the hit.
I bring the tits. I bring the shits. I bring the fits. But right enough in my Let's Play, I did notice that it was more of a monster that took her rather than a person, because the big claws that came through the window and just how fierce it was.
Adventure. A sexcapade.
Fuh. But when I first played it, I thought the cabin was just another abandoned cabin with lots of already furnished stuff in it.
I think they clean it up.
But it's also
Well,
owned by the Washingtons.
Okay, I'm getting the creeps now.
Oh, this is the whole police tape from Hannah and Beth's investigation. I'll say respectful again, yeah. I think last time I thought it was just a random investigation here of someone else who got killed. I didn't think it was particularly Hannah and Beth.
That's a nice way of thinking about it.
They never closed the investigation, but they probably, the people who put that tape up were probably all decapitated by Wendigos. But I didn't realize the Wendigos were actually cannibals and actually were technically like undeads, because they pretty much feed off of dying souls, really. And then I actually jumped there, and then
Did you hear that?
I heard something.
you don't. I've never actually seen any Wendigos eating anyone in this game. You pretty much see them brutally killing people. Like some of the game over deaths you can get early on in the game if you screw up quick time events, like Emily's ones with their eyes being gouged out. There's some pretty gruesome deaths in this game, pretty grotesque ones. But we never actually see them eating anyone, apart from an end credit scene where if you don't get Josh killed, he's actually eating someone. So they are kind of like rave zombies.
Hey, Jessica!
Yep. Hey. Okay.
Holy crap, you scared the heck out of me.
How do you think I felt?
You didn't hit your head or anything.
As far as I can tell, I still have all 7 of my limbs.
Yeah. Did you get out?
I don't know. I can hardly see anything down here.
I'll jump down. I don't think I jumped down straight on my list, but I think I sort of said try stuff. Yeah, and that guy was right behind us again. So I wonder why I didn't just leap over saying, "Yo, be careful." I actually think when I first played it, I thought he pushed this. Like, after we pushed it every way, I thought he like pushed it further.
I imagined us grunting together. This is not what I pictured.
It's not what I pictured. So technically the only endings I've got left to get are the 2 endings, which I can get in one go. Because if I just have everyone alive, then that means all the boys will be alive, and I'll get all the boys live ending. Triangle! There we go. I think I missed that quick time event last 2 times I played it. I think it's because I have this thing where I sort of press triangle, but actually I press R1 as well. R1, so. Right, so I think I actually did get his tone pole in my Let's Play. I looked down this way, and this is actually a missable one, because you could immediately turn left.
Not the good kind of willies.
Oh, she's always making sexual slurs as part. Also see, actually, yeah, I'm the cabin buster. So we'll save it for the cabin buster, but like, you save it for the cabin buster, for just how fast it is. I don't know what was supposed to make us jump there. I didn't see any figure. But if you... oh, I think I mentioned this already. When you go and run after Jessica and you don't get out the door in time that the stranger's going out, there's something that actually did make me jump. There when I was going for the Strange Man Clue line trophy. And you see a Wendigo pretty early. You see its face looking through a crack in the wall. And I sort of jumped when I saw it because it was like right behind Mike. But I don't know why, to start off with, they didn't pounce straight away.
You alright?
Close one.
I don't think this place is up to code.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's time to go.
Okay. Time to go. Johnny, go, 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 go. Clue found.
Jesus.
Mine danger map.
Real fixer-upper.
It's a bit of a fixer-upper, that's the kind of thing. The odd walking sequence can be a bit boring, because I don't really know what to say during times like this, but when we're actually during some scenes, they're enjoyable. I kind of like how they pointed out in honest game trailers that you end up missing some choices because you forget you're playing a game. I noticed myself almost doing that from time to time as well, because you spend most of your time just sort of watching the game and maybe moving now and then, but sometimes I did actually forget to choose a choice because the game is mostly just cutscenes. But those kind of games are actually ones I prefer the most, and not just because it's a lazy thing where I don't want to do any effort, it's just because I tend to just enjoy these sort of games more. And yes, I actually almost did forget to get the stone bowl. But there is one down this way. Grab that one first. And that's another part of the snake one. Is that it's an orange one, yeah. Lost home. What's the difference between the death and lost? Same thing, really. Because the lost shows deaths, and so does danger. And that's what happens if you don't get to Jessica in time. But we saw one a minute ago of when you do get her in time. And her jaw gets ripped off if you don't get her in time. But later on, her death is actually exactly the same. So the Wendigo must really hate her jaw. or just find her so jaw-dropping to look at. Draw. But yeah, later on, if she gets killed, they also put their fingers down her throat and rip off her jaw again. It's weird how that's the death they keep giving her.
When Josh said cabin, I felt like Abe Lincoln.
Where do you see the Lincoln bedroom?
Oh, are you planning on getting presidential on me?
Take a ride on Air Force One?
Don't be so sure, bitch.
Some speech. Ooh, a telescope. Gonna look at the trees, gonna look at the clouds.
Gonna look at the cabin.
Whoa.
Alright.
I just saw someone at the cabin.
It's just funny the Wendigo must just stay around there the whole time and just didn't decide to pounce till like way later on. You see it? There we go. Even though we saw it through the binoculars indicating that it's further away, it clearly saw us. So I wonder why it never attacked Stewie. I mean, it attacked the deer before us. I thought it was weird how even though that deer was dead, it still managed to move. I think it's because the Wendigo actually pulled it away. So I think it was more occupied by that deer, and that's why it never attacked us straight away. Really not sure. I did find some very vague areas of this game. I do really still enjoy this game. There's just some things that I didn't understand, like how it worked. Like, I just don't know how like the whole ghost scene worked with Josh and that, because he like puppeteered the ghost, and I'm not sure when you saw it walking into the wall with the painting on it with the key behind it, how did he manage to hide the ghost? And I don't know. It seemed like he had to really think out, like to think where Ashley and Chris would look at times, I guess. But rats with wings. But that wasn't a seagull.
Oh, poor Mikey. Did a little birdie get your panties all bunched up?
These are gross. Diseases and shit.
Shit. It's just weird how like the other one is that I'm turned on by a bird. It's not really technically that, but I was just flirting with it. That's so believable. Dun 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 dun. There's another. Oh yeah. I think there's a jump scare along with your other totem pole here. Oh, it's the next time we see them.
Really?
Seriously?
I didn't figure you for the glass half empty type.
You got a better idea?
In other words, pessimistic.
Debbie Downer.
Took me a while to figure out what whole glass half empty and glass half full meant. Glass half full meant like you're optimistic. If you only focus on the empty side of things, it's like, yeah, self-explanatory really.
You got something on your face.
That's the only retort you can ever think of. Yeah, snowball to the face. Boom.
That's how it's gonna be.
Oh, I used to hate snowball fights. I used to hate playing them in school because people were so rough and there was always stones and snowballs and you'd always get face washes. I did hate them. And I can't remember my reaction to that when I first played it. Did I jump there? When I first played it, it was like, oh my god, what happened to her? Is she dead? Or, I think my mum took it for granted she was dead there when we first played it. Well, she's still playing it, she's not done it yet.
Well, I was just getting into the bath.
Hardy har.
Oh, do you need any help with that?
Hardy har.
I know there shouldn't be anything wrong if you're close friends with someone. You can obviously use their bath if you're going around for a sleepover and you need to clean yourself, something like that. But I don't think I would feel comfortable about using someone else's bath and that if I was going to their house. So
You know how to hook up the hot water in your big fancy lodge.
I see a hot bath in my crystal ball. Once we actually get this boiler not going, we don't see Sam again for like another hour and a half. But then we see a lot more of the awesome Sam. But then actually once we see more of the awesome Sam again, we don't see Matt for a while. Actually no, scratch that. You don't see Matt much after the point of which we have the dilemma of having to either save or leave Emily. Now, while we're here, I'm actually just going to go and look for some clues. There's some in this room I know of. There's the one here at the... Sam can actually find out, particularly if you don't get caught by the psycho, or aka Josh, she can actually get suspicious of him due to some of the things you find. She's like, I think that Josh is somehow involved in this. I saw some messages from his doctor. and this kind of sort of simulates the butterfly effect, or labels it, the whole butterfly tattoo on Hannah's arm. And she must have liked butterflies herself, because she's got butterflies all over her room. Dear Hannah, I would be delighted if you could attend my awesome party. To Hannah at the location of Casa de Mike, my house. Aww. Poor Hannah. So, she's already been to a party with Mike before then. Why was she particularly surprised when he went to hers? If that's the case. Also, the party that she wrote in her diary, is that the party that they were having that night last year, or is that a different party? Because it's a party in her diary that we read as Ashley later on. There's a lot of things in my life I probably did just overlook because I'm so stupid. Oh yeah, we read that already, yes. Oh wait, no, did I look behind it? I didn't look behind it, no. No. Yeah, maybe she was a bit obsessed with them, but... Oh. You can't tell me that none of you are secretly obsessed with a particular crush that you have, but you just can't control it. But of course you would never like act on it because you're not that crazy. But Hannah, Josh, and Bethy were invited to Sam's Halloween party, October 31st, 2013. Fancy dress obligatory. Oh, that's the same. Yeah, it's the same picture the doctor showed us. H&W, Hannah Washington. Yeah. Gosh, after a year, her room still looks pretty cool. Must be kept well tended to. It's like they've been very hesitant to get rid of her stuff. The family's obviously still grieving. Rightfully so, I suppose. Okay, so we can't go in that way. March. I see a hot bath in my crystal ball. See you later. Yeah, you can't walk down that way, okay. I'm just curious about the clues because I'm worrying in case I miss any. Ah, no way.
Yeah, totally. Woohoo! Let's go, Josh. Let's go.
Let's go, Josh. Gonna blow your mind.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that somewhere in this crazy place we used to have a spirit board.
Oh, what?
A scene did actually start as Shell's demonstrating the whole spirit board scene they're on about it, but now I'm just confused by it even more.
All the time, me and... Well,
Josh, no hot water's kind of a major oversight, don't you think?
yeah. Well, yeah, you just gotta fire up the boiler. It's in the basement. Alright, you guys see if you can find the spirit board.
Chris, let's go find it. It'll be like a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay. Guess so.
Brad, you're not...
Rad, yeah.
You up for a ride along?
Till it's boyish. Oh yeah, Josh. Yeah, you're my bae. We're gonna ride so hard. Oh, we'll go in here quickly. I didn't initially think when I first played it that they could have potentially been an item. I just thought that she seemed like a bit more of a loyal friend than the rest of them. Not that none of them are any better now. I mean, they're probably like better now than they were last year. But what I was just trying to say is, I think that he was a bit wrong to try and plot revenge against her as well, because there was nothing that you needed to get like revenge on her for. I mean, she didn't do anything bad to the sisters, and there's a clue in here. I could have sworn it. It's over here, I thought. Makes this window. Okay, maybe there isn't. Oh wait, maybe we find it later on. Yeah, I think we find it when she's wrapped in her towel. Yeah. Oh, Josh just gentlemanly waiting there for me. Also funny, the other day, like, you can actually persuade Emily to go through that window. In my life, I don't think I was actually able to do that. But when I was playing it with my mum, she must have said something that made her more convinced to go through the window. And it's so funny, because if you make her go through the window and you actually wander off as Matt to do something, like, away from the building, she starts shouting and saying, "Where are you? You're not even out there." And she starts moaning at you for wandering off.
I was thinking they could use some alone time.
They're sweet together. Oh, Matt just needs to, Chris just needs to get it all.
Go for it. He's so paralyzed thinking she's gonna shoot him down.
It's not gonna happen.
Which thing?
Well, neither. If he doesn't go for it, which knowing
I'm glad my
Chris
stepdad
won't,
agreed that he has creepy
he's
eyes.
holding a gun to his head.
Like he's so blank faced all the time. He's like, I thought they could use alone time. August 13th, Cape Cod. Josh with his lovely sisters, Hannah, Beth, looking great, guys. Oh, so stupid when I read that. Looked at that initially. I thought that was like his hose, but then it didn't dawn on me that was Hannah and Beth because I don't think I looked at the back of it properly. So let's go, Josh. Let's go. Right, let's go to the boiler room now. I got it. This game is good overall, but it does have its slow moments. I think some games you really do need to give a chance. There's some people who give up too easily.
It really means a lot to me that everyone came back this year, and you know that you came, Sam.
No. So he did emphasize us in particular, but still, it doesn't mean anything because he's just a psycho. We've been back. Whoops, today is it? Whoops. Yeah, it's just we've been back. Yep, I'm not here to help you
I'll be honest.
because you're not doing much for yourself, really.
Definitely weird being back here, but I think it'll help us all put everything behind us.
I want us to have a good time, you know?
First off, I gotta say, I'm super excited to invite everyone back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway.
I think I can handle a little old set of stairs.
I just remember, that's like the only part of the game I'd seen. Like, I remember I literally just saw it as far... I don't even think I watched the whole intro. I think I just skipped to that one scene on the bus with him talking. And I didn't have a clue on about it because I didn't really watch the intro. I just skipped a little bit, and that was all I've seen of it before playing it blind. Was just that whole scene with him, like, talking on video phone.
Hot water and I'll be
Super
super fine.
fine.
I mean, I wouldn't want you coming down here on your own, you know?
Well, it's
Oh, wouldn't you know?
definitely creepy down here.
Yep.
With how heavy this game is on dust particles.
On your own.
Oh, but pick up the bat. That'll come useful for later, probably. I think it depends on how you play the whole chase scene, but I'm going to pick up the bat. Why would you play baseball in the snow, doofus?
Be pretty rough playing baseball out in all that snow.
No, it wasn't in the winter, silly. I mean, we'd come up in the summer and we would have the best time. The whole family was there. Mom, Dad,
Mom and Dad.
my sisters. It was some serious competition out there on the big lawn. I don't know. Can't go back. New reality. Right, Sam?
He seems to have moved on a bit too much.
Supposed to be fixing this
Butterfly
up,
effect.
right?
Yeah, because he set the bat there. So if he locks it up and we choose to hide at that particular point during the chase, he's obviously just going to automatically take you. Because if the bat is there, you can actually hit him with the bat.
What was that?
What was what? Just shine it here so I can see what I'm doing.
But he just seems so cool right now, just typical, like a typical teen and all that. But then later on, he just sees the vulnerable side a lot more, and I began to feel sorry for him, and yeah, I was actually moving the controller there.
The light
I didn't know how to stay
so I
still.
can see, okay?
It's hard to know, because sometimes those bits come unexpected while you're just sort of shaking the controller over the place by hand gestures, but there we go. Just keeping it still now. I've actually just set it on my computer. Hope it doesn't fall off the computer, but the controller's vibrating. I wonder how good the controller can tell the difference between the vibrations of the controller or you actually moving it.
Okay, first things first. We gotta increase the water pressure before we get the boiler fired up.
Sounds kind of complicated.
No, it's
First things first, I gotta say it. Twist. And her, and unfold and uncover.
Ah, damn.
It's okay. I'm just try again.
Oh wait, no, sorry, yeah. I kind of confused the sequence with the one up in the radio tower. Yeah, you have to wait for the light to turn on. There.
That's more like it.
Okay,
Alright,
yeah.
live.
For some reason, that's kind of unrealistic there because it's like he put his hand up and then within 1 second it's like, oh, you don't want to high five me. Okay, bye then. I'd at least have my hand up for a few seconds. Thought, okay, you're not gonna high five me, but they put a ridiculous time limit on high-fiving him there. Because when I played it with my sister, we actually missed that on purpose. Oh god, didn't give us that long to high-five him.
I'm just joshing you.
Just joshing you.
Oh, you were really freaked out.
I think it's actually funnier here if you say something's behind you and then you say gotcha straight away. Because you clearly haven't got him, but you can just say ha gotcha. But you can sort of milk it until he actually does look behind him. But I'm just going to say gotcha straight away here.
Yeah, right.
Haha, gotcha.
No, it's not. You're gonna have to do a whole lot better than that to freak me out, alright?
Oh, you're telling me.
Josh,
What?
Dawson is like weirdly regular.
Nothing regular about it.
Protect me, Betty. We should check it out together. Best not split up. You are my knight in shining armor.
Check it out.
Why?
What if it's like a pipe that's about to burst or some problem with the furnace?
Unlikely.
If it were me, I wouldn't want this place to burn down on my watch.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want this place to burn down on my stopwatch. Oh, there's a rat there. Although, funnily enough, I said I was scared of snakes. Not gonna jump, I'm not gonna jump. Never jumped, yay! Because even when I'm expecting something, I still jump, and I'm like, I'm not gonna jump, I'm not gonna jump. I think I did jump at that part initially, but I come to think of it, it's a bit too early to get someone already acting out. Eh.
No! Come on! Why are these doors locked?
To keep out strangers!
How did he know straight away it was just Chris? Because he's not even showing his face right now.
What the hell?
You just got mugged.
What?
Nice one. That was good.
What, but
I mean, I trust Josh should have been more scared here because he thought, wait, hang on, I thought I was the only psycho here.
Cool, holy crap town here. What was I not supposed to take advantage of the opportunity?
are you serious?
Were you in on this puts?
No, but I wish I was. That was too good.
Whatever.
I'm ready to admit your dumb little prank may have slightly bit.
Joke master.
Well, I said nothing about jokes. I said prank, which was dumb.
Holy crap, you were scared. Admit it.
I was not.
Totally pissed yourself.
Josh,
Would you take a vow of silence?
What in God's name are you wearing?
I swear her voice changes later on because she sounds a lot more like that right now, but later on she sounds more like this. Vow of silence.
Okay, did you at least find the thingy?
Here's our one-way ticket to the spirit realm.
Spirit realm.
you know what? No. I've just been through enough spooking for one night, okay? I see a hot bath in my crystal ball. Alright? So have fun. Oh, but watch out for that Josh.
She has a supremely long bath. A lot goes on during that time. They have a seance. He nabs Chris and Ashley. And then Chris has to choose between Ashley and George, and then during all this time, she's still bathing.
I would like to understand your feelings toward people who fear the dark. Do you share this fear?
Yes, I do. Well, 50-50. Perfect split.
Is that so?
Oh, you say that no matter what.
That's not reflected in the way you're playing your game, now is it?
I know there's a couple of times in this game that no matter what you say, he gives the same response. Particularly in the part that says, do you intend to continue with this elaborate self-indulgence? That part in particular. Oh, his fan's broken.
And now, let us investigate your feelings toward other people in greater depth. What you value, what you respect in yourself
And others.
Which would you say was most important in a person? Loyalty?
I'd still say loyalty for the same reason I said last time, so I'll say loyalty. Yes.
And what about loyalty versus charity?
Oh, just notices a needle casually sitting on his table. And a stabbed cat, is it? Yeah, I definitely see loyalty. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do care about the needy and all of it.
Before caring for those in greater need.
You just can't always help those who are in greater need, as much as you'd want to.
Again, I'm afraid we're out of time. We'll talk again soon.
I think I actually finished part 1 by this point when I first played it, but now I'm going to continue. Previously on Until Dawn. Yeah, it took me like 2 hours to do this last time.
A prank, Han.
It was just a prank, Han. We see that in the next previously as well.
Today is the 1-year
Ow.
anniversary of the dreadful tragedies of Hannah and Beth Washington, the twins who are still missing.
I know it would mean so much to Hannah and Beth that we're all still here together. And I'm thinking of that.
I didn't realize this game actually took 3 years for them to make. It's good though, because it managed to
Butterfly effect.
allow them to add all these little extra details of
What the hell is wrong with you two?
attention to detail, really, with like choices and that, and how much to affect the story. Telltale is good at that at times, but I think one of their main letdowns was Walking Dead Season 2 in terms of choices.
God's name are you wearing?
Here's our one-way ticket to the spirit realm.
Watch out for that Josh. He's a schemer.
That's how it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, that's where last left off with him. We're not in the cabin yet.
Jess.
So,
Episode 3, Isolation Tank.
communicate with the spirit world, you must free your mind of all preconceptions, drop all inhibitions, and generally give yourself over entirely to the will of others, sublimating your every desire to the whims of the spirit master, which is me.
It doesn't say that.
And all present will remove their garments at my sole discretion.
Chris, come on, this is serious.
Oh, he's still acting like the monk. Okay.
Oh, shush it. Let's try this.
Yes, please.
Okay then.
They didn't seem to react much to that thudding just there.
Ashley, since you're a recent convert, why don't you bear me?
Recent convert. Oh, should be leaving a ghost now, son. Abracadabra, alakazam. Yeah, let's be flipping right now. Let's do this for the laws.
Okay,
We're taking this shit
anyone
seriously.
there? Hello?
Hello.
Phone? Spirit phone?
Spirit phone.
Abracadabra?
Come on.
If you can hear my voice, give us a sign.
Yeah, like a peace sign.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
You're not gonna take this seriously.
Okay. Is anyone there? Wherever there is.
Charlie, come out to play. Oh, that was such a silly challenge the YouTubers did.
I didn't do anything.
It's moving again.
H? Hold on.
How's this happening? Are you moving it?
I swear it's just moving.
Now, you may have noticed in Let's Play I said Hannah, and I said yes. So I'm going to say Beth this
I
time.
don't know. What does it mean?
We need to know who it is if we're supposed
The
to.
ghost is trying to help us. Probe, how can we help? Who needs help? Who needs help? Yeah. Oh, I'll say sister, come with it.
Oh, here it goes.
S.
I
S. T.
E
I said sitter,
sister.
isn't there?
Sister?
Who's sister?
I noticed it doesn't always spell
Shut
it
up.
fully
Ask it who's sister.
before going on to the next word.
It's gotta be.
Yeah. Okay. Well, which sister is it then? Ashley, ask who it is.
He said at a different point there. I'm pretty sure that he interrupts Chris saying, "Which sister is it then?" But it seems like he said it when no one was talking there, so it must have been depending on my choices. Beth, is that you? Well, lots of people say Beth. It would be more likely Beth's ghost, in my opinion, because she's actually dead.
Beth? Is that you?
See? And last time I said, is it Hannah?
This is messed up.
Josh?
So whoever it is just trying to put the fear in us for the laws.
Are you sure? Because we can stop.
No.
But Josh seems genuinely freaked out by it, unless he's a good actor, so there must be a ghost, because none of them seem to be playing an act here.
This is actually Beth. We can find out what happened.
Um,
I just have a hard time believing that people like Chris and that were in on it, because Chris seems nice. Wait, no, why did more people probe what happened to him? No, I'd say I'm sorry.
Beth,
We need to feel the
I
guilt.
want to apologize for what happened last
if you can hear this, please, please know that we are all so sorry.
You and Hannah, we're really sorry, Beth, to both of you.
H. N.
She does snap a fair bit though if you choose to show her later. Oh, that's-
L. L. Oh my God.
Kill her. Guys, what's she talking about?
I don't know if I can keep doing this.
Just stay calm. I
Hmm?
think he's saying that's
I don't think I heard Josh say that before. Like, what's she talking
I
about?
don't know.
I just ask it something else.
Who? Yeah, who killed Hannah? Oh, but this is library, because I was kind of half expecting to see YOU or something like that.
Killed Hannah. Who was it? L.
Library. So. It doesn't finish spelling library though.
B.
The library. Maybe there's.
Just go straight to proof.
library?
R. O. O.
Proof. There's proof.
In the library.
I know, I jumped to that the first time, I think.
Holy
I
shit.
can't remember. I think I did.
Chris.
This is bullshit. This isn't real.
Josh, I don't know what's going on.
Listen,
Nah, Josh couldn't have been faking here, because he actually does seem like he's genuinely freaking out.
if you think messing with me is somehow going to help me deal with my grief or whatever, but this is not cool.
Josh, no. You wanted to use the spirit board.
Hey, calm down. It's not
I
Ash's
don't
fault.
need this right now, okay? You guys are full of it.
But it's weird how he acted like how he was so happy to get all his friends together again when all he was wanting to do was get revenge on them because he technically despises all of his friends right now.
Let's just give him some time.
I don't blame him.
So I'm guessing that kind of triggered his despair for them, really? Not despair, you know what I mean?
Faking it. You were
Test
doing
for them.
one hell of a job.
I wasn't faking anything. I think we should do what it says. We should look in the library.
The graphics in this game are really good, I gotta admit. Like, not even just the characters, like, games like everything, as much as I like it, the graphics, other things weren't as good as the people, but the graphics in this are good overall. Like, the fabrics, the skins, and all that look very realistic. Maybe the frame rate's just the only thing that really lets it down, because you can tell it's even lower than 30 at times. But overall, it's still very enjoyable. I mean, the frame rate doesn't even bother me that much, but there's just times I noticed that where the frame rate was a bit choppy.
Jess?
I've still jumped at this part a few times, even after like knowing what's gonna happen.
Jess,
I jumped at this the first time I looked here because I did not expect this jump scare. But
you in there?
whew, okay, I'm not gonna look because there's a jump scare here. Like, oh, sorry, I'm not looking close enough to it. There we go.
Jessica. Oh, come on.
I don't know who could have put that there, that mask after pulling on the door. It just randomly pops up. I mean, did Josh say that there? I'm not sure.
Scared the glue out of my jeans.
I honestly cannot think of how that got put there. Yeah, no, he just said it himself. But yeah, this is actually very easy to miss. But there's another totem pole up here. So yeah, Jessica, you could just stay hidden for a lot longer before playing your prank on us.
Jess, where did you go? This is not funny.
Oh, sure it ain't. Oh, that's with Matt there, I think. Doing what's it? Oh, we're ranking up the totems quite well. It's going up in a certain order. We haven't got that totem yet. Right, well, I'm going to try and get as many as possible as I can. I probably will miss the odd one because they're very easy to miss. But if I only miss like a few, I just might recollect them off camera and then watch that prophecy video or whatever it's called.
Funny.
Is that? Yeah, it's a tractor. It's a very decayed tractor. Well, not so much very decayed, but it looks like someone who ever owned it must have got killed by a Wendigo or something.
I totally promise I won't murder you.
I never jumped, yay.
Oh my god. No.
That was so good.
No.
Wait, you have to see this. You have to
I'm not
Let's
seeing
go,
it. No. Recording.
How did she manage to hold the camera just to fit so perfectly with it?
You can't just jump out at somebody.
Leaving in the snow could not be very good for a phone.
I'm sorry to scare you.
It's weird how kids like her now have all these sort of technology but don't know squat about how to use it. I mean, girls like her always use their laptops on their beds with the duvets suffocating their
Guess you never
fans.
really know someone until you scared the pants off of them.
Oh, really? No, you got her hard than that.
As far as I can tell,
You only
can't
scared me a little
Oh,
bit.
is that so?
And there we go, look! That's the Wendigo watching us right now. That's like the Wendigo's vision. Mind melting through skills. Okay, never mind, but she's just talking sexual again. But, there we go. It's sense movement. Usually it just charges straight away if it's sense movement. I don't know, I've got the impression it just kills anything. I don't know if it has, like, particular motivations for attacking. But I don't know why this one in particular waited a while before actually attacking. Maybe this one has a hatred towards sexual action. Because maybe this one's actually Mike and got jealous when we were like rubbing it in that we were going to have on with Mike. Maybe that's what filled her rage up. Maybe they have like a subconscious that triggers their rage. Maybe, I don't know. But I don't know why this Wendigo didn't attack us straight away. Because every other Wendigo in the game just sort of attacks as soon as it sees movement. Oh, this is just a reindeer, isn't it?
No.
No.
Hello? Someone there?
Someone up there? It doesn't really matter about throwing a snowball, but I'm going anyway. Someone up there, someone in there, someone under there. Whoa, arg.
That thing almost killed us.
Status update. Boom. Butterfly effect. Oh. How did my status update? Status. Mike is not very honest. Charitable went down a lot. Romantic went up. What? Oh, a romantic side with Jess has gone up, is it? Hmm. Like, hmm. Oh, rumpy pumpy. Yay, at last to see the light.
Charming.
Everything you just
Oh, and that's not the cabin, so. Takes a while to get to the cabin.
I love it.
Are we a long walk back if we decided to go to the lodge at the first sign of danger? This actually counts as a clue, but it's just so funny. It just gives an option to say, oh, just show the mask to Jessica rather than get some sweet, sweet revenge. Oh, that's actually what it says, sweet revenge. Revenge is the best medicine. Boom. Oh, I love her butter attitude here. A lot of people seem to get so mad at not being able to choose the right choices to get her to take all her clothes off apart from her brown pants, but I don't give a shit about that. But if you do this to her right now, I think she stays fully dressed. Like there.
That is not fair.
Turnabout is fair play, my good lady.
I just scared you. I didn't soak you.
Hey, I will do everything in
I know she actually references this again later on, saying, what a dick move. But I'm like, bitch, you pranked me first. But then again, she does have the excuse that we did soak her. And not in the sticky, so we. Ew, okay, sorry, I'll cut all mid. But I don't think there's a totem pole near here. And that's a reference to a song called Girl Fight. And I think I actually mentioned that already when I had the argument with Emily and Jessica in my first playthrough, which I actually avoided this time. I don't think there's any totem poles near here. I'm actually just getting very curious. Oh, I actually jumped there. See, I'm still re-jumping at things, even if I'm already part expecting jump scares and know roughly where they all are. I still keep re-jumping at stuff. But oh my god, I am so embarrassed at my first impression of jumping at the ghost when we were playing as Ashley and Chris. Oh, but that really did get me. I was like, whoa! And you can see those are like claw marks on his neck.
It's horrible.
Or her, we don't know. If we choose to put out its misery, that's also pretty gross. If we choose to kill the I'd rather comfort it, I'm sorry, but it's just, we pull its head right off.
Hey, bud.
And it's just so gruesome to look at in that outcome.
It's okay. It's okay.
Aww.
It's okay.
Mike, it's in so much pain.
Maybe we should put out its misery, I can't think of it, if the Wendigo's just going to attack it.
It'll be over soon.
Aww.
Run! Run!
Oh my god!
I thought in Let's Play it just decided to move fast all of a sudden there. And my mum thought that the reindeer was the monster. Like the reindeer was possessed. And there we go, the Wendigo looks like it's chasing us now, but the Wendigo is much faster than we are, so I don't know why this one's particularly slow. Maybe that's pity on us because we don't know about them yet. Oh, triangle! I always panic about missing these quick time events because some of them can be very short timed. Oh, I've heard that sound effect often enough. One of which being from Medieval 2, the wow noise. Help Jessica. My sister chose grab key.
On, we gotta go.
Oh, bitch, yo. Actually, no, I wish I'd grabbed the key now.
Get it open!
Get the key open.
Oh my god. Oh, it's close. What?
God, she doesn't still look like she's covered in snow. She just looks like that she's been burned now. Look at all those marks on her. They don't even look like snow. So right now they're not panicking because they think it's just a bear.
Just ran a marathon.
They don't think it's like a man-eating monster.
Yeah, gotta be.
Man-eating human monster, technically.
Hey,
Cannibal.
barging in, I promise.
How can you be sure?
Because I'm pretty sure bears don't know how to open cabin doors.
I've seen them open car doors.
What? Where?
Apparently the Wendigo was already a legend before this game came about.
Okay, well, this isn't
But this
real
game
life,
just used
right? This is real life.
the legend as part of
I
it.
promise you that no bear or anything else is gonna open that cabin door.
I guess you're right.
Imagine if just a bunch of gay fuck. I just barged through the door now going like, hey honey.
Almost. Huh. Typical.
Typical.
This is not the cozy chalet I was promised, Mike.
Oh well, not everyone gets what they want, bitch.
Well, there is a fireplace.
A fireplace.
Michael, I
A
am
lady, and a lady needs a romantic setting.
A lady would like to cuddle up with her man by a nice cozy fire bathed in atmospheric mood lighting.
Right. It'll get funny.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
We're rubbing up against each other.
Mike, fire and mood lighting.
Yes.
She's so bossy. Like, just because I'm a girl, you have to do shit for me. But yeah, you sort of start to see her being a bit more honest with herself in a minute. Like, she tries to prolong the whole making out thing, but she's making out, like, making out right now that she's, like, all up for it, but I think she's kind of panicking about it because she's insecure about herself, but the mother bear returned. She was enraged and attacked the merchant, but he managed to escape with their cub pelts.
Unless you want to make out with an ice sculpture, I suggest you
Oh, wait, yeah, I read this already.
Toronto.
It's like we weren't the
Native
only
American signs and symbols.
friendly neighborhood terror
The vision of
bears.
dream of the future.
That doesn't
Native
look
American
any
symbols.
better.
Oh, wait, this mentions like the hunter symbol, the butterfly symbol, and the skull symbol. Oh, okay, so it's just right, okay, never mind. It's all about the Native American mystic legends. Oh, wait, was the? Oh, wait, I think I saw a Wendigo
Lighting
symbol in
the
there.
fire, Michael, not writing a novel. How much longer is it gonna take you?
So I knew that played at the same time as the cutscene. That audio.
Mike,
She nags you for ages there if you do nothing.
where is it?
What? What's wrong?
Gone. He's gone. Okay.
Just slow down. What is gone?
My freaking phone, Sherlock.
Can you find it?
My freaking Sherlock.
I must have dropped it outside. I can't lose my phone. My parents will kill me.
You can always get a new one.
That's like my fourth one this year.
Okay.
Why would your parents kill you for losing your phone? I mean, not even all kids have phones. Well, most do, but I don't. Well, I have a phone, but it's not like a smartphone.
I don't think we want to go out there with the bear. Or whatever it is.
Yeah, sure, it's just a bear. A very skinny
I just wish
bear.
you hadn't gotten me completely soaking wet trying to scare me. Kind of a dick move.
Yeah, well, scaring me with a ram's head was a vagina
Probably
move.
the water and doesn't even work anymore anyway, so whatever.
I'll make it up to you.
Why is it such a big deal? You could just get like a new phone, just re-put the numbers on it, and re-download your songs. There's not really much you could keep on your phone anyway. I don't know, maybe modern phones you always get like the like new gadgets. I am such a virgin with phones these days. I mean, you'd think like a youth myself, who's the same age as guys, you'd think I'd be up to date with all this technology, but I'm really not. Like, I'm not up to date with all this Pokemon Go stuff that's going on. It's probably just another passing trend that people get bored of in a week anyway. I'm a lady who likes some mood lighting and have sex with her boyfriend next to a hot fire. I just love like the options say, let's just make out rather than what's wrong. I'm actually going to choose the option again because I just think it's so funny. Like, why don't we start with just, you know, making out? Stuck to your stuff, very nice.
Man one. All right, my lady. What comes next?
I think. Well, I wish we had some booze.
Well.
I remember the first time I heard the word booze was actually in Futurama. I remember it.
Not feeling it.
Because of that song. Yeah, it's because I've not whapped it out yet. Gosh. Not easy. Not that easy. Let's just make out.
Maybe we just need to jump into it. You know? Like jumping into a swimming pool.
What?
Maybe we should start with a little, you know, making out and see where it goes from there.
See? There is exactly the audio file that he says to Hannah at the start of the game.
Mike, the shutters.
So a little, you know, making out. So a little bit of kissing and then rub the bump day, all closed off, whapping, all, you know, doggy style and shit.
Just throwing out there.
Close them, please.
Don't like it.
Yes, really, it's fine.
Typical drive-in theater dilemma.
Don't like it.
Okay, shutter it is.
I like how attention to detail here, like whenever a character's not moving, they just show up as red. And they only show like the blue of anything that's moving. Literally anything that moves. I mean, killed that deer. They kill themselves as well.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think I'm a little freaked out, and it's hard for me to like keep this up. And
What? Keep what?
look, I act all super confident and like a total sexy babe and everything, but underneath, I gotta be honest.
Sounds complicated.
Really kind of
he's,
insecure.
he's actually quite rude if you say sounds complicated, and I think she thinks you're pretty rude as well, saying like how many wishes you weren't so damn cute, but I'm like, you're super hot. Oh, hang on, yeah, I pressed the wrong stick there.
Janice, you've got to be kidding me.
Janet.
What?
You have nothing to be insecure about.
Oh, you have no idea.
Sure I do. It's just like me and everyone else. We're all insecure. But you know how to handle yourself. You might call it front, but it's real.
I guess I do.
Yeah. And that's super fucking hot.
Yeah, you know how to scare the pants off people with reindeer antlers.
See if you can find a blanket, and maybe we can snuggle up a bit by the fire and sort out exactly how big of a dick you are.
Okay.
Slut. How big of a dick. Let's shoot her in the face. Nah. I just, you can pick up a shotgun there and like prank her with the gun. Like imagine you just go like
Lighten up the mood a little.
mood lighting.
Hey, what, are you okay?
What are you doing?
Just trying to scare you half to death, that's
I
all.
know it's the lights, dummy. You broke them.
It's probably faulty wiring.
Clue found. Tennis photo. That's of Hannah, yeah. So she was rather a sporty person. She looks different there. She looks fatter in that photo than she does. Like a year ago. Shabby, year-old smelling blanket that's probably not been cleaned. I don't know. When was the last time we were even in this cabin? Wow.
I think that can be arranged.
So no Wendigo have ever attacked this cabin before the whole time that the Washingtons have lived up here. Okay.
What is that? I don't know. Go find out now, please.
So technically we're just going to tell by the fire. It would have been nice if that's some telly or something. I only ever really seem to relax like with a DVD on whenever it's a dark night and I'm getting quite scared. I like to have a comedy DVD on. I mean, last thing I do watch is a horror DVD, but sometimes if I watch a horror DVD, I like to watch like something funny after it to cheer me up. I kind of did that when I was playing this the first time. I think I watched some Red Dwarfs after it.
What? How is it my phone?
By sitting there and being your phone. That's how it's your phone.
Came through the window.
Oh, fuck. Damn it. What? Those goddamn assholes probably followed us out here to fuck with us and just when we were getting down to business.
Let's talk business. Shaka bra.
Hey! Yeah, pricks! That means you!
I thought this part was pretty funny when I first heard it.
What are you trying to do?
We're gonna fuck!
That bad? Well, guess what? You can't ruin our good time because Michael and I are gonna fuck. That's right, we are going to have sex and it's gonna be hot. Enjoy it because I know we're going to.
Give me a break, darling. Sweetie darling. I think I've seen a picture of that part in the thumbnail before I played the game, but I didn't know who the picture was of, and I didn't know what trigger, I didn't know what scene it was or anything. I actually just saw it in a thumbnail, a picture of her face looking like that, like all.
Do you really think the girls were communicating with us?
Probably.
I don't know if I wish they were or if I wish they weren't.
I guess we should find out.
I kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of the same with her. Got the same dilemma. Don't know wish they were, wish they weren't.
He looked like he was keeping it together, but
I think we shouldn't have mentioned his
Oh, there's a clue here that I actually almost didn't look at.
Yeah,
The light through the vent.
have a seance. Maybe we went too
I think
far.
that's through the pipes that he broke. I think it was.
the power's not even on.
Weird.
Clue found. Damn, I look right. Hit him on the head as well, I think, the book.
Are you okay?
I think so.
So is there actually a ghost? Because as soon as we find out who the psycho is, there's no more of these little paranormals that
Why
we're
would
doing.
there be a button?
That's a good question.
Should I push it?
Outbursts. So.
That's what buttons are for, I guess.
Pound the alarm.
Whoa, panel opens. Head explodes.
Are we like in a movie right now?
We are, I hope it's a rom-com.
Leave it to
What's
the
a rom-com?
Washingtons
And oh my
guys
god,
to
his teeth looks funny.
passengers in their house.
It's like,
Maybe they didn't even know this place is super old.
this place is super hot.
Take a look.
Yeah, after you.
No. You go.
Gee, thanks.
G thinks. G thinks I'm amazing. Oh yeah, I saw no spider there. Now I'm pretty sure I saw a spider crawl along the camera when I played it again with Mum. Clue found. Hannah and Emily. No, Beth, not Emily. Sorry. I'll take them and bleed them like pigs and rip the soft, wet skins off. Fucking 16 years. 16 years I waited for pretty little Hannah and Beth. Oh, speaking of pigs, you actually find a gutted pig in a storeroom later on, and then we've actually discovered when you look at Josh's plans that it's actually pig's guts that are inside the body that it cuts in half. So that never dawned on me straight away until I pieced all the clues together. Why would most people be honest with her here? I say being protective is a nicer thing. Like, just don't freak her out.
Well, no, there's really not much in here.
Did you look everywhere?
You really gonna take orders from a
But
spirit
it
board?
said the library.
Ash, there's nothing here. Let's just go find Josh, okay?
So she clearly wouldn't be acting like that if she wasn't making all that up. And I don't think Chris was really making it up because he wasn't buying it anyway in the first place, so praise Jesus.
What was that?
Oh no, there's a clue here actually. No, there isn't.
Bizarre.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Why would there be a whole secret room back there?
Walk out of the way, Ashley.
Moving wall? It was just empty.
Because I wasn't. I'm a liar, bitch. There's a clue. Oh, the clue's here. There's a funny part later on, like after a jump scare when they go into the storage cupboard, and then the camera sort of pans into Ashley from one angle, and her face just looks so good. She's like, the trauma actually just goes to looking like calm again. November 8th, 2013. So I have a move up. Thank you for your response. It's good to know that the tribe still feel attachment to the land here, even if we have a few unfortunate problems. Graffiti, people sleeping in outbuildings. Oh, that's like the lift house, isn't it? This is their ancestral home. After all, I have made contact with the descendants and the tribe. Oh, there's a letter from an outsider. So, saw that crazy guy again.
Looks like
So
it was written by Josh's mom.
Yeah, she's really making an
Oh,
effort to
so,
set things right with some native tribe or something.
so the crazy guy again must have been that stranger guy. So the Wendigo probably have been a threat this whole time, but he's also been protecting the family from the Wendigo. I'm not sure, because how come just this one particular time that he didn't decide to protect Jessica and Mike? I really don't know, but he seems to have studied the Wendigo a lot and knows what their weaknesses are. It's mostly just flames that seem to be weakness. So fortunately, he's got lots of tanks full of gas. I don't know, flamethrowers. That's what he's got. Whoops.
So,
Hope it's a ram cam.
I've just been thinking about something I saw earlier with Sam.
What?
There was like this wanted poster, full on Western style, you know?
That never dawned on me straight when I first played it. That's what it's on about.
Sam really thought there was someone following her around.
So what you're saying, there's some criminal up on the mountain with us?
There was a message on this answering machine I found, and it was from this sergeant saying that there was this guy who had just gotten out of prison and there was nothing he could do.
What do you mean?
He was saying it like a warning. I mean, maybe that's whoever was down in the basement before.
What?
See, finding all these clues,
Floorboards in the library.
yeah, they do have an impact.
Well, there was that guy I told you about.
Wait, what guy?
The guy who threatened the
See,
Washington.
they piece things together much better in these dialogue moments. If you find more clues.
If this is your way of trying to make me feel better, you're fired.
So yeah, that's the mystery guy that they're talking about there. Not the mystery guy, I mean the stranger.
Josh!
Coming from the kitchen.
Josh!
Joshua! Arg, Ashley.
What's going on? Let me in. Ashley!
I jumped the hell out of this part when I first played it because I didn't expect this jump scare here. Of the masked guy here.
Ash!
I didn't jump there, did I just don't find the storyline scary anymore now that I know what's actually going on. I just find the idea of like being watched and having plots around when this guy's going to attack us and chase us down and methods of trying to scaremonger us and all that kind of sent chills down my spine, but now that I just know what goes on, I don't find that scary. For first timers though, I definitely think this game is very scary. The game still sends shivers down my spine because of some of the looks of scenes and environments, and also just the creatures of the Wendigos later on. Ugh. I didn't say gore disgusts me, so why show me gore? That's a line that also stuck with Mrs. for ages. She kept saying gore disgusts me every time she saw gore in the game.
I'm going to show you some pictures of people that you
Oh, here we go. I like this part.
know.
Let's start from shit. Now, if you keep saying Josh here, he seems to suspect why.
As much as you pretend to. Well, this is an exercise in honesty. Tell me which person from each pair you like the most. Take your time. Your answers are important.
Oh yeah, right now you like the most, and then the last one is who you dislike the most. Right, I don't particularly dislike Josh, but I do prefer Sam. Like Sam is my favorite character. Well, I don't hate Josh anyway, but definitely prefer Matt. Emily's a skank. Just ever so slightly prefer Ashley. I don't really dislike Chris. I just probably ever so slightly prefer Ashley more. Kind of like both equally, really. They're both equally as bad in my opinion. I'll just say Mike's the majority said that. I'm going to conform because I can't make my own mind up. Oh, don't look at me like I creep. I prefer Emily. Prefer Chris, definitely. Don't hate Jessica really, but I just think Chris is a lot less bitchy. You see this every time. Doesn't matter what I say.
Who is it that you most dislike?
This little game. Josh. And then he gets weary of us for saying that. Because he's not that dislikable at this point. So.
Oh, full of surprises. I think I'm beginning to understand you far better now. Oh, I'm afraid. Once again, we're out of time. Don't be too hard on Joshua. He's been through so much. But you know that already, don't you?
See? I wonder if that's just him digging as they're saying like, oh, you played this game already, you already know what he's like. Because there's no particular reason to dislike him at this point. Like, even if he's not your favourite character, there's no reason to have a particular grudge against Josh.
Hold on! There is one individual we're considering as a person of interest. He has an interesting history with the Washington family. Apparently he had warned them against pursuing their construction project in Blackwood Pines and claimed the land was sacred to his forefathers.
S.
I...
S. T.
Sister?
Ask it whose sister.
Josh, it's...
Oh yeah, this mountain don't belong to the Washingtons.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Boom. Revenge is the best medicine. Because Michael and I are gonna fuck.
Huh?
Episode 4, Malevolence. Oh. 7 hours until dawn.
Oh, fuck, what the fuck?
Yeah, I might just walk through in 2 parts. So I'll do this chapter in the next one, and then I'll end the part.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Also because it's getting very late now, actually.
Jess! Jess.
Now, I don't know what it is you actually have to do here to actually screw up finding Jess, but I'm going to try finding her anyway, because I'm going for the all alive ending anyway, so risk shortcut. So yeah, risk all the shortcuts, and just go as fast as you can with the bump prompts. But I don't really know what it is you do. Do you just, is there a time limit to find her? Or is there a certain route that you take that results in you not getting to her in time? Triangle. But so far, I actually thought at one point when I was replaying it with my mum, I thought that Jessica was going to die because I kept thinking I was taking too long, but no, I still got to her in time.
Jessica!
Ah! I was actually quite surprised to see Jessica alive the first time we played it, because I don't know, I thought when she fell down the elevator shaft she'd be too like weak to defend herself from Wendigo, and the whole time she was down there I'd have thought that some Wendigo would have come along and swiped her at some point, but then again, the whole time she was unconscious she'd have been staying still, so no Wendigo would have seen her. But I wonder, no Wendigo stepped on her and woke her up, and then she'd probably have jumped and hesitated, and then the Wendigo would have killed her. Oh, go round, that probably wouldn't have been a good option, but still. I think going round still doesn't have that much of an impact. Such muscle you got on you, boy. I know these guys are supposed to be teens and all that, but I can't help but look at them and just see like people in their 30s and that, because Hayden Panettiere, whoever it is who plays Sam, I think she passes for looking like someone in her 20s at least, but the people who do actually play characters in this are in their like 30s and that. They're like not teens themselves, but they're playing teens in this. Jump. Circle. Triangle. Michael! Risk slide down. Yes. Most people did that. Oh. I kind of like how you actually see the stats as you're choosing the option. And it's also just funny how conveniently they keep finding all these oil lamps just casually sitting all over the place to use. Oh yeah, let's go, Mackie boy. Oh, butt shot. Butt shot. I just wondered, do you stop hearing her screaming now if we get there too late? I'm pretty sure you hear her getting killed actually if you get to her not in time. Do you like take a wrong route here to not get in time? Right, I'm gonna make a point of actually getting to her. But you actually get a silver trophy for her not dying. So it's weird. If she doesn't, you technically get 2 trophies for her living, because she contributes towards the all girls live trophy, and she also contributes towards not dying trophy, called do not scare Jessica to death. What's it called? I can't remember what the girl trophy is, but I know that the all boys living is the Quicker Man. A take on the Wicker Man. Michael! Oh good, she's so gorgeous.
No, Jessica.
It would have completely ripped her jaw off here if we didn't get her time.
Jess, are you okay?
Help.
I'm reaching out to you, baby.
What the fuck?
It's just funny how the Wendigo's just staring at us right there, but doesn't feel the need to jump down yet. And even if we don't shoot, it doesn't jump down. But here, I'm actually going to not press triangle in time here when we're chasing the stranger guy. Just to show you what made me jump earlier. Quick. Oh, I thought I held that long enough. Circle. Triangle. Square. Circle. Jump.
Okay. Okay.
Triangle! God, I think I just pressed that just in time. Yeah, the timers for those little quick time events go quicker if you choose the quick routes. I never really noticed the difference between the quick and the safe routes you do in this. The safe routes like take more time for quick time events now. Safe width, I did notice that. But see, the thing is, if you don't shoot there, do you actually have an extra gunshot shooting there? I'm not actually sure because you probably would. It would make more sense, but do you just happen to miss him if that's the case? I'm just gonna try doing it even though I don't have enough bullets. What's the point in ditching it right now? You can just wait to have more ammo there.
I just gotta make it.
Okay, don't make it. I'm not gonna press triangle.
Damn it, no!
You still find another way out, but there was one thing that made me jump earlier at this part here, because we're trapped in with that window now, and you just sort of see its face staring at you from behind one of the boards, and it just sort of made me jump. I just got a bit freaked out with it earlier. I was like, whoa! So it just gives us an extra bit of effort to do right now, because I think it just cuts straight to the next scene though, if you don't have to sneak down, I guess.
Okay. Take it easy. Not so fast, cowboy.
He looks like he's wearing makeup there, like he's got eyeshadow or something. Like, we're just gonna keep walking around and we'll see. We'll get a... Ooh. Alright, it's already because I'm worried about seeing it again. Oh, there we go.
That's it.
And when we relight it, we see its face. There! See the Wendigo. The one that didn't try attacking us right now. But seeing motion. Probably because it's behind a load of boards. I don't know. It's not stopped it before. It just tries breaking through it. Oh, here is the Sanatorium scene again. I found the Sanatorium scene kind of dragged a little, so I'm going to try and get through it a bit faster than I did last time. I was mostly just scared of that scene in case I was going to get like the psycho jumping up my own point, but the psycho's not even here. It's just some other guy completely.
Jesus. The fuck is that place?
The Sanatorium. There we go, we're back at Chris again. Watching Lodge. 0 I'm like 12:41 AM. Technically it is AM, kind of like, but oh, that was just planted there to put the fear on us. Probably put it down some jam or pig's guts. Oof. It's gross. He is pretty screwed up if he could actually willingly just gut a pig like that. Never jumped, but I actually did jump the hell out of that part the other day. Can't think of it. When I saw that crow, because I wasn't expecting it. It's probably because I was half tired and I was like, oh, everything was startling me. It's just weird. Right now we come out this exact same way again later on, and then there's just Wendigos chasing us from all angles. But right now that we don't hear about Wendigo, there's no one about. There's no Wendigos anywhere.
Ashley!
Now, there's a jump scare here that can actually be avoided. I didn't avoid it in my Let's Play, but I'm actually not going to avoid it again right now because there's a totem pole down where the jump scare is. The game's kind of forcing us to go in that direction because the camera angle to start pan towards it. Now, I said I was scared of zombies, so am I going to get a jump scare of a zombie right now rather than a clown like I did last time? Popping out of the... yeah, there we go. Yes! A jump scare of...
What in the hell?
It doesn't look that much like a zombie. Still, it's pretty scary as well. Clearly planted there by the psycho.
Oh, shit.
Pig's head. Clue found. Not sure why the pig's head would just be sort of dumped here. No, unless he put out his misery here and then brought it to the slaughterhouse to actually, like, gut it and all that. Gross. Potential Chris death. That's why it's there. Chris being killed by Wendigo. I actually got that death when I chose to leave Chris behind one time, and then you get the scene where Ashley dies when she lets someone in. Ooh, that's actually creepy when you get the camera on it, and its eyes move too. Chris has already made one fateful choice already today, and now he must make another. Oh, Chris, get your poop together. The game is quite hard to control at times when the camera angle keeps changing randomly some minutes and you still got your finger on the same direction now, strict direction. Because the game sort of loses its sense of direction once you're still... it's hard to explain what I mean by that. But. Ash! Ashleen! I thought we start hearing her already. I thought we'd start hearing her crying from this point, but we don't hear her yet. But we'll look around the back of here because there's a totem pole around here. So we're just gonna go get that now. Also, yeah, that shed hasn't opened yet, but we'll be open there. But right round here, tucked to the back, is a totem pole. Bit further, is it? Yeah, it's right here. Some places you wouldn't think to look for them. Looks like a turtle, is it? Some kind? And that totem pole. Looks like the top. No, it doesn't look like the top one. Ah, potential Ash of Death. That's the one you get for letting the wrong one in. How's it looking right now for tomes? They're building up slightly now. Still think I've missed some, probably. They're very easy to miss, some of them. I just saw that sound. The snow crushing underfoot. Oh, I thought I saw a figure there, but it's some piece of fabric just started flowing off at the side.
Ashley!
Also, if you try to leave now that you're inside, the door will randomly slam behind you, look. Staged by the psycho. I don't know why I keep saying the psycho. I've already clarified that it's Josh. So I might as well just admit it now. I'll put major spoilers in the title.
Please, help.
I'm coming, Ash. Just keep talking to me. What happened?
Must be some kind of trophy that the family's put up there, like all those ram heads. Now, I paid close attention to this part here after replaying, after knowing what actually went here. And you can clearly see that is Josh's real head. It's not his head through a hole. Look behind his head, there's a full board. There's no hole with his head through it. But I think they only ever expect people to play this game once not notice these little things.
We're gonna need one more brave participant to help decide.
People wondered how Josh could be here at the same time as talking as a psycho. That's because this is actually a recording.
Please.
That's clearly Josh's head though. His head's not gone through a hole. Look, see? It's not through a hole.
Christopher, you will find a lever placed directly in front of you. All you have to do is choose who you will save.
You can actually choose to save Josh here. But then it says, when you turn it towards Ashley, it says you've chosen to save Ashley. But then Ashley still thanks you later on for trying to save her, but Chris is a bit more like, I do it again, or something like that. He's a bit more reluctant about it.
You can't let me die.
Give me a second.
I'm saving Ashley though. Because she's my bae. Or, no, I'm her bae. And, yeah, I'm saving Ashley. Oh god, only just slightly more people did that.
Ashley, I'll get you out of this. I won't let you die.
Probably a bunch of typical males, all like bros before hoes when it comes to Josh, is it?
This is insane. This is nuts. This isn't happening. Chris, please.
You've chosen to save Ashley.
I see. You have chosen to save Ashley.
Probably Switch never did anything and it was just going automatically doing them what?
Why would you do this?
It's still gross though, even though it's not real technically. Seeing pig's guts floating out is still disgusting. Just the screaming and everything really I found very gross in the first play there.
Don't look, Ashley.
Why
Don't look.
can't I look? Chris, please tell
So
me
that's
it's
not
okay.
Josh's guts that are all over her right now, it's actually pig's guts.
I'm coming, Ash. I'm gonna get you down. I'm letting you down. Shh, stop, please. Come on, let's
Come think of it right now.
Come on, we're gonna get you out of here.
Emily and Matt are a bit hesitant to go back there to look at it right now, just to see that, like, see it for themselves. If they were to go back there right now and Josh had already gone, they'd know that it was a fake. Also, I'm pretty sure I saw there that his head was through a hole, but it was definitely not a second ago. Like, he actually saw his head was part of his body. He didn't see a hole behind his head.
What? Whose blood is that, Ash?
You okay?
Oh my god, we gotta get out of here.
Josh, what? Dude?
Matt, look on here.
Wait,
Right
what?
in front of us, man.
What are you talking about?
Maniac.
Oh my god, we gotta get out of here.
I don't understand.
President, we gotta get out of here.
There was a sign. It was either him or Ash, and I don't know what to do. It come right through, man, spilling out fucking everywhere.
What? Oh my god, Chris.
And I killed him.
Whoa,
I
Chris.
killed him. It was my fault, man.
No, this is insane. We need to go get some help.
You can go quite well without seeing some characters. We didn't see them for a bit.
Matt, we need to go get help now.
And we should look for the others.
Mike and Jess are off 69ing each other, and who
Oh,
knows
fuck's
what's
sake.
gonna
Jealous
To the
much.
lodge.
Fine.
Oh, he
Fine,
recovered
you're
quick
right.
there.
Get everyone else together, but if there's a maniac running around, I think we need to get some help too, right? Not just wait around.
But what about
Why are we still talking about this? Let's go.
Oh, go suck a dick. I was gonna say go suck an egg, but I'm just technically copying Ashley's joke later on. If you find one of the cameras, like the hidden cameras that are lying behind 2 boxes. She speaks into it, going like, "Go suck an egg." Wait, that was a short episode. It's a clown head there. Also, I thought he hit some sort of instrument there, but it's actually a drill or saw thing. He actually hit there, like he sort of tinged the metal in it. Pretty sure there was a clown head on that when I first played it, so.
Things are getting pretty tense out there, aren't they? Is the night going the way you hoped?
I'd say it's not. Yeah, it's going fine. Yeah. This is what I mean in this scene here. He says that as well. If you say it's going fine, he says, "Do you think these poor people are getting what they deserve?" And if you say, "What do you want?" or "Who are you?" he'll say, "I'm trying to help you, no matter what." And oh, just realized there's a snake in the jar there, but there's actually, I think there's a spider in there. If you're scared of spiders or rats, I'm not sure, but there's a snake in there, just casually sitting there alive. What do you want? It doesn't really matter because he says the exact same thing. We'll see.
Trying to help you. And this game you play, you understand that it's not good for you.
It's not good for anyone.
And I can't say that you're showing much loyalty in the way you're playing.
I'm not a very loyal person. Do you intend to continue with this elaborate self-indulgence? I did jump at this part because I didn't expect it. It's sort of cut to him still talking. Like, we don't get any more tests now, we just get him ranting at us now in picture.
Continue with this elaborate self-indulgence.
Right, he also says, "Do you even believe I am real?" at both these options, so it really doesn't matter, so yes, I'll continue. It is at the heart of the problem, this all comes down to this. Is his response to both of these here: "You don't exist." You do technically, but right now you're in my mind. He does technically exist in this game because he's his real therapist, isn't he? Not just send himself messages. I thought at some parts later on he sounded a bit like Michael Rooker, like when he shouts and that. This is episode 5, right? That was a short episode on. Revenant, that's what one was called.
What the hell is that?
That could be a lot of things.
None of them nice.
Nice.
Quit it.
Here's our one-way ticket to the spirit realm.
I've just been through enough spooking for one night, okay? I see a hot bath in my crystal ball.
Crystal ball.
Why would you do this?
Yeah.
Jessica!
Accusation.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Shit. There is one individual we're considering as a person of interest, but his whereabouts are currently unknown.
You know, there is still the
His
old
whereabouts are currently
sanatorium
known.
on the mountain. Could he be hiding there?
I don't know if someone Dread, that's the name of this episode. I don't personally find this scene that scary now. I just find it drags a little, this scene. Because we just spend most of the time just walking through a sanatorium. I kind of like scenes where there's a group together. When you're on your own, it can be quite slow paced parts. The sanatorium. So this is a guy who cages them all. He's got them all like, tamed in some way. That's why they're in lower numbers right now, but then as soon as he dies, they start getting a bit more out of control. Aww.
Let's get a closer look.
I like her little doggy friend that we meet later on. Like those wolves. You can actually tame one of them. I'm not sure. If you choose to kick the dog and then later on, like, you don't try petting him and you don't try giving the bone, I wonder how the dog would react when he sees us again later. Would we probably end up having to run away from the dog? Mike actually can't die during the whole scene when you're being chased down by the Wendigos because either I don't know actually. There's just no option to. The dog ends up helping you, and the dog's the one that gets killed if you don't try to help yourself. And funnily enough, if you keep shooting the Wendigo and don't bother hitting like any of the barrels to set the building ablaze, Sam actually comes looking for you, and she finds a Wendigo attacking you, and she kills the Wendigo for you. So I don't know, the Wendigo just must love slapping him around a bit, because the Wendigo never seemed to kill Mike as easily. Well, that's just before one of his potential deaths. Well, or no, actually no, I don't think it is actually one. I think that's him just avoided one of his potential deaths just there. Like, if you don't move away from that door just in time, the Wendigo actually grabs his head and smashes it against the door. I think all of his Wendigo deaths, apart from the one he gets pushed onto that hook, is actually just him getting his head walloped. And I cannot find his one that just looks funny though. I know, I'm very sick. I'm a sick person. But I'm not going to agree to Emily's plan later, and then he shouldn't fire a flare, because I think he finds it a bit risky. So if he doesn't fire that flare, he'll actually have it available later on when the Wendigo takes us, and then we can actually escape the Wendigo by firing the flare at it. Funny enough though, we don't really see the Wendigo's face properly though when we're playing as him. Oh, that's a cutscene, I can't move right now. So. Chapel security pass required. Conveniently placed on another body. Like, it's actually a pass card that's been sitting in that body for years. I wonder how long this sanatorium's actually been abandoned. Like, how long has it no longer been a sanatorium? It probably says it in one of the record books that I overlooked last time. But there's actually a clue, a video that shows the evolution of the Wendigo. Like the record of someone who's been infected, or I don't think there's much affected. I think, yeah, you pretty much, if you're starving and you resort yourself to cannibalism, it's more of a spirit that takes you over rather than an infection of some kind. The Blackwood Pines Sanatorium, open 1922. Men's Sana. Any copies? That's when it opened, but when did it close? So this game takes place in 2013, I'm guessing, because this is when it was starting to be made, apparently. So in here, there is some cards of some kind in here. Would a plank would actually open up a safe like that? I don't think a plank would be strong enough. It's no longer in Avinius. Clocking in cards. Clocking in main cards. Look at this. I'm going to go back to the start actually, because I think I missed a totem pole that you see right at the entrance. Also, I actually don't know how you can walk in here so willingly right now. He's just going in like full courage. Not really giving a shit about any psycho just creeping up on him at any moment. They just napped his girlfriend a second ago. I don't know why he's bothering to look. I mean, as far as he knows, she's probably dead. I'm like, oh, what's the point? Other than just for the sake of justice. Memorandum. Rescue of minors. Be advised of minor. Tomorrow, 5th of January, as the number of surviving minors. It's weird. I mean, did they have no choice but to evacuate this asylum because of the outbreak? So they never got a chance to empty out all these notes and such. Because they still have beds here that are all decomposing now, and all the not scrubs, and also the little curtain things. And I'm pretty sure there is a totem pole. Maybe I'm wrong. No, maybe there isn't one right here. Okay, sorry I've wasted your time. Sorry, Mikey boy. Well, let's just get into the administration office. It does look like a very old building, I gotta admit. Like, it looks like a church of some kind. There's a camera here. That's actually a clue. I think I actually picked up in my Let's Play. Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Broken camera. Clue found. Must have took a picture of some fugly bitch. If it was strong enough to break that camera. Oh god, all those noises are just so eerie. Just the wind blowing and the howling. It's just... I did find this part very eerie when I first played it, but it's not as scary when you look outside, but I still get the creeps from this building, I gotta admit. Alberta Post, 9th of January 1952. So this place is still open by point. Reporter assaulted on Blackwood Mountain. assaulted by Wendigo. A reporter from the Alberta Bugle was assaulted and hospitalized yesterday by security. Well, it couldn't have been Wendigo then, because the Wendigo would have just snapped its neck straight away. Chuck Bernstein, a senior news reporter, was seeking... Oh, I read all this already, I can't think of it. Yeah, so that's hitting on the outbreak, technically. It is like a zombie apocalypse of some kind, but it's only taking place on this mountain, and the rest of the world's not really affected by it. Well, there probably is, but it's not been touched on by anywhere else. Can't go in there. So what clue line is this? There's yeah, the 1952 clue line, that's it. So it's all about the miners, this clue line. Not miners. No, it's the miners, so minor medical report. Attending physician, Dr. NHF Bowen. Medical report reports follow the initial state of the 12 miners after the collapse of the mine. I don't know why the mine in particular was affected, but yeah, it seems like that's where they live, these Wendigo, down in the mines, but they still come out. It must be a nighttime thing that they come out. Like, they did not come out during the day or something. Is that why it's like... At first I thought it was until dawn, because the threats that were threatening them didn't come out at dawn. But then I think it's also more because the rescue was coming for them no earlier than dawn. Thankfully the miners set up here cogent and relatively healthy, attributed ecologically after being trapped for 23 days to shock and reintonation. Wait, I wonder if the test subjects were actually from these miners, because you actually find a note later on of like a test subject of the transitioning into Wendigo. Gosh, I don't know. He's just got so deep into this building. I mean, what if we just ran into danger? I mean, like, I wouldn't know how to find my way back out again, because I would have never been in a building before, and I'm going down all these stairs and passageways. I'm like, oh god, which way did I come in? Right, so you have to go this way. I just think that's very slimy sort of blood. Like someone's just been killed here recently. It's like a brain or some kind. It's like a rotten sort of, like, I don't even know if that is blood. It's like blood and flesh of some kind mixed together. It's like a septic sort of blood. Oh wait, actually, if you look behind here, there's actually some sort of chair. I don't know if it's like a torture chair. Is it here that you find it? Yeah. There's also a window into the next room for there, I think. Yeah, there is, see there. And it's like a torture chair of some kind. Restraining chair.
What happened here?
Gonna be assumed to be some kind of torture chair. So that must have been why the mines were imported into here, because of their mental state. Because obviously the trauma they faced for that 20 odd days must have got to them pretty badly. Reply immediately. Reporters and other snippers to be kept away at all costs. Worcester Province Telegram.
I wouldn't want press snooping around this paradise.
12 survivors received at Sanatorium, showing signs of mental trauma may need to contain. Local press have now scent of blood. Becoming a problem, please advise further. Just wonder how long all these notes have been lying here. There's a clock up there that's been no longer working for God knows how long. Mounted wheelchair and oh, that's probably a skeletal model. Actually, I'm going to browse down here. Oh, there is. No, there isn't. Okay. There's nowhere to look down, is there? No, there's not. Okay. Alright, let's just soldier on, baby. I think we're getting near the room with the little the mechanical hand. Is it? I'm not really sure what the technical term for it is, but it's like a false arm. It's moving back and forth, obviously like a trap of some kind. And yeah, we're not going to click on it because we'll get our fingers jammed. And that's actually a sequence that can be avoided. But you actually get a trophy for cutting yourself free. And particularly for cutting yourself free, if you manage to pry it open, you won't get a trophy. If you immediately just cut your fingers, you get a trophy called You get a trophy called Scream 2. And it's a silver one too, so a pretty good quality one to have.
This just gets better and better.
Ew. But it's like a shrunken skull, that one. I don't know what they could have been doing with a decapitated skull in there. Probably as evidence as something they found of something that was lying around from something the Wendigo did. Or if they were conducting experiments on something. I don't really know. Don't know why they would have a decapitated head in there. That part, oh. My mum like really creased herself at just that part, like not with laughing, she just found that so gross. Because she hates rats as it is, so that part really got to her when I was playing it with her. I mean, I know how she'd feel. I mean, I wouldn't like to have a mouth full of bees. Don't think anyone would really, but I do have like a big fear of bees, so I was just trying to think from her perspective. So we need that. We don't really need to look at the rest, but what's this in here actually gonna look at? Emergency medical tag. Name Nicholas Bowen. Tagged. Date February 24th, 1952. Attacked by inmate. Fatal loss. Okay. Wait, I'm not sure. Does this count as a clue the ones in here? I don't know why I'm actually looking, because I wasn't really going to go for all clues. I was mostly just going to go for all totems so you could see that story. Because the clues just help to tie things together for the players and that, but... And also get some trophy if they haven't got it already, but I already got the trophies, so... Name of deceased, Sarah Smith. Again, 1952. It must have shut this place very soon. Date of death, February 24th. I certify that I attended the deceased from March 8th, 1951. What's she doing here then? She attended the deceased. Wait, well, she's dead. What's she doing here? Or maybe I should have maybe looked at that more depth. Did she have an interest in dead people or something? Security pass required. Yes. I am beyond the law. I can get in without any sort of security verification. Okay, can't go away. What's the new part where we get a jump scare from this dog? From this doge. I know, and I think it's this very dog that becomes our bailier. And we get another jump scare from him later, but we're just like, you know, bitch, I've had enough of you, so you can kick him. But you can also just choose to do nothing. And doing nothing is actually a better option in my opinion, because he doesn't actually attack if you do nothing. He doesn't attack if you kick him either, he just backs off. But you know what I mean? I kind of panicked when I did it and kicked him because I thought he would attack us if we did nothing, so... I was blind to the game, what do you expect? Boom. Butterfly effect update. I actually do like this game overall, but I gotta admit, the Sanatorium scene kind of dragged it in. I know I've said it already, but I just find the scene, it's just kind of boring a bit. I'm not gonna lie. But I do like this game overall. I mean, every game has its flaws, I gotta admit, but like, there's no denying that. But I'm just gonna try and get through this part as fast as I can.
Right, back in here.
Back in here. So could you just use the same security pass for all of them? It looks like it had like punches in it, like hole punches. Yeah. But like a train ticket some kind. Okay, I didn't have to pull out myself again. He did himself. Whoa! Punch him! No. That's right, he actually kicks him, but the option is like to punch him, and just as well, because that'll last me for a wee while longer, so that's good. So I'm only going to be playing one more chapter for now, and then I'll play the second half in the as a final part. We're going to approach him. I'm going to try and pet him. Approach. No. I like how we can make him our friend. We didn't even think of a Noim. We didn't think of a name from there.
Hey, Guy. You like that?
Oh, Guy, that's his name. Yeah, we'll call you Guy.
You know everyone likes a little loving, right?
The guy who the guy who cried wolf. Everybody needs a little loving. I've got a lot of love to give. He says that if he somehow gets mad at you. I think he gets mad if you kick him. Oh, they just reused that line. Why did they just say that twice? That's good to say. We'd have thought they might have given him another line there or something.
So,
Give me that bitch.
what have we here?
Oh, I remember when I played that through with my sister, she was like, oh, how dare you put on a jacket. I was enjoying looking at his arms. I thought, oh god. Convenient how everything just splattered all over the place, and the gun's the only thing that goes, woo. Are you looking for me? Oh, the bones look disgusting now, but I want to feed the doggy a bone. I thought they were human bones at first, but nah, they must be from animals. Well, I'm not saying that humans aren't animals, because we are. But it's just easy to forget that we're animals because we're superior beings. Animals suck. Am I joking? So, what does that contribute towards? What does that contribute towards the strange man one? So there's 4 clue lines. I think the totems count as a clue line, don't they? Oof.
Maybe this will keep the wolves fat and happy.
Does it say fed and happy or fat and happy? I didn't read the subtitles probably there. Should keep the wolves fat and happy. I want to truly butter this wolf up so that it becomes our actual and literal friend later on. That may sound cheesy, I'm sorry. Bow down to your master. No.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Easy, boy. Easy.
Oh, I wish he was real. I just watch up at the screen and hug him right now. He probably ripped my throat out because he's not gotten used to me. He seems like a very territorial sort of dog. And dogs can be pretty snappy if you're too quick with them or put your face in too close to them, because it's more of a defense thing with him. I just think that's going to attract too much noise. I mean, I would not have the guts to him right now to just go about shooting off locks when there's a psycho nearby that we are suspecting is the psycho and we can actually see. That's just going to attract attention and let them know that we're here and ring alarm bells. But also it's going to waste bullets that could come in handy there. That's the top of one of the totems. This is the white tome, is it? No, it's a black tome, okay. How's that for you, you fuck? That's when he lights the lodge ablaze. I think that only happens when everyone dies. I think we only get him doing that, yeah, if everyone dies. Or if Sam dies, at least. Oh, this is a portrait, isn't it? That's when, yeah. That's a portrait of the miners, isn't it? Yeah. The Miracle Men. The successful rescue of all 12 miners trapped in disaster. There's been quite a few mine disasters. I've heard about them in the news where, like, they've had to dig down to the mines and help get people out, and they actually have to wear sunglasses because they've gotten too used to dark, and the sun transition in lighting would actually damage their eyes. It's quite tragic. I think some people did lose their lives from choking to death in the dust. So it just, I don't mean to bring that up for anyone who actually was related to, like, families who are related to people who are down there. I'm sorry for your loss if you were actually related to anyone who was in an accident like that. Must be a terrible way to go. I'd be very claustrophobic down in mines in that. Because mines, they are quite dangerous places to work. I mean, they would collapse right through. I'm just wondering, like, is the miners clue line in this game, do they all take place in the sanatorium, all the clues you have to find? I'm really not sure. Move, bitch, get out of the way.
Of course, locked.
Why do we have to move it to shoot the lock? I mean, the lock's still visible. And true, because we shoot the lock, but we didn't shoot any barrels, so I don't know how that triggered any fire. Oh wait, sparks of the gun must have landed in some spilled out oil. Okay, that does kind of make sense, I suppose. I thought I screwed up here when I first played it, but this happens no matter what. And I thought I killed him, but nah, he didn't kill him here. I thought, oh god, the psycho's gonna find us now. But nah, that's not how it happens. Click. This is self-locked, so that I think pressing the button doesn't open the gate now, does it? Oh, here we are playing as Matt and Emily again. I think this is maybe not this scene. It's one of the last ones you see Matt for now. He had to be holding his finger on the button the whole time he said that. Oh my gosh, we gotta get out of here.
I can't believe Josh is dead.
I can't believe how he died.
No, I mean, what if they were wrong?
What?
Maybe we should have checked the shed to see if it was really true.
I don't know. There are some things that once you see them, you can never run.
He sounds a bit like Ben from the Walking Dead game, but it's not him.
To see for yourself.
I'll take
Oh.
paint. It's still fresh.
Oh, that doesn't count as a clue. I was thinking I'd never seen that before. Paint. I was actually looking for the totem pole. Yeah, it's right down here. I wonder if we sneak Emily in right now. Well, it's little. Well, it let us. Have I chosen the right options to actually help her sneak in? Oh, and that's a potential death of Matt's, obviously. Death totem. There we go. I'm pretty sure I just saw an upside down star David figure in the ground there from all the twigs. Yeah, come on, Emily. You don't have to wait for me to do everything for you.
Look, an axe. I feel better with an axe.
Like, I don't know, should I pick up? Oh, yes I will. Oh, I don't know. Oh, should I? Oh no, should I? Yeah, there we go. Just do it! Yes, it's a clue. It's a clue you have no choice but find. But she nags you when you're trying to get into the door. She's like, just do it!
Oh, this is locked, Matt. We'll break the door down, will ya?
No.
Wait a second. If we start smashing shit down, he's gonna hear us.
You got any better suggestions?
I don't know.
She actually went through with climbing through the window when I was playing this with my mum, so I don't know what it is you do to get her to do it.
I can just about fit my lip balm through that little slot.
Oh, come on.
You will never fit through there, big guy.
Help Emily through.
I won't fit, but you will.
Are you nuts? You're gonna shove my ass through that little hole?
I've seen you slip in some pretty tight jeans, Em.
Excuse me?
It's a talent.
Fine,
Alright!
do it.
I must have done something that made her want to do that then. But she refuses to do it, if depending on your choices. I don't know what I did, but I must have done right this time. But she does go through with it, depending on your choices. I'm going to stick with her right now, though, because I don't want her to be pissed off with me. But if you choose to actually walk off right now while she's in there and she's asking you, are you still there, and you don't respond to her, it's because you're nowhere near the actual building. She actually gets mad at you saying, like, you just send me in there to a complete unknown danger or something like that. And she's like, you just completely abandoned me.
I can't see anything. There's so much crap in here. I keep bumping into.
It's okay. Can you find the latch? Anything.
No, Matt, I think there's spiders in here.
Oh, calm the fuck down.
Hard to be careful when it's freaking pitch black, you dead.
Hey, I'm just trying to be helpful.
Almost. Almost.
Oh, I'm almost there.
Wow. I did it.
Good job, Em.
Alright, she seemed decent there.
Okay, too. That was good. We did good.
Oh,
A++ would buy again.
would bang again. See, she actually gets mad at you there if you don't stay near the actual building. If you go off wandering looking for a totem pole like I did, she gets very pissed off.
A few hours ago, this must have just happened.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh, this is the same office outside of the. That's where we start off the game with Matt and Chris. No, Matt. I mean Sam and Chris. Sorry.
Look, the cable car's all the way out there.
Well, I mean, that's not far, right? You can jump it?
I just love how she even considered that. I mean, it's nowhere near him.
Flattered, though.
Well, Matt, if you can't jump that, what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Everything's so busted up.
Everything is like so busted up.
I think they knew exactly what they were doing.
I like how she still praised us even though we technically sent her into danger. She's like, we did well here, so.
Hey, look. Fire tower.
Sanatorium.
Hey,
Oh,
Magellan, maybe we should get the cable car working and take the show on the road, huh?
well, we needed the key, dumbass. Die, 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 die.
Very friendly.
Unfollow.
Unfollow. Die. So. Unfollow what? Unfollow the dead crowd? So.
Did a number on this joint.
Such a mess. This place was barely in working condition before, and now?
It's weird how you have to actually come out of it for that part to continue.
Keys, no cable car. So, back to square one.
Alright. Like, she actually does have a good idea here, but disagreeing with her is the only way to keep him alive as well as trying to save her.
I guess it's an option.
Oh, maybe it has a radio or something. I mean, it would, wouldn't it?
Probably, yeah.
Matt, we gotta get to that radio.
One of the very few times I actually agree with her, but I'm going to say I disagree. Let's head back, just so we're more hesitant to use the flare gun later.
I mean, that could work, but I kind of think that maybe we should get back to the lodge for now. And everyone's been split up for so long.
We do act all cowardly about it.
For real, what is it with you and going back to the lodge? You just want to hide out in your room and cry. Don't be a pussy. We gotta do this, Matt.
Fine. Whatever you say.
What a coward. I mean, what a cow. So not a coward. I don't think that's the right term. She's quite the coward herself, but I gotta admit, she did kind of hold her own in the... and down in the mines.
Oh, hold up.
As scared as anyone else would have been. Like, you would really expect someone like her to be terrified down the mines, not even consider what to do when she was down there. Can't talk to me like that and you'll do it yourself, you old bitch. It's funny, when she climbs in that ladder and just sort of stands down there by herself, you can just start wondering like, fuck this shit. And she isn't all like, where are you going? You've abandoned me again. I thought she probably would get mad if we choose to leave her there, but nah. She just sort of stands down there waiting for you.
Look at this bad boy.
Oh, bad boy.
And just like magic, come on down. We can totally get out here this way.
My legs would turn to jelly standing up here. I'd probably just fall to my death right now. I wonder what happened if you didn't like press square there. Would you probably be like, I almost fell there. How dare you not try and grab me?
Thanks. Maybe you should go first to protect me.
To protect me. She definitely doesn't look. She looks young, but she doesn't look like a teenager, Emily. I think she does look like she's in her 30s.
Oh my gosh.
Almost.
It's funny because the person who plays her actually looks younger than she does.
Whoa.
Okay.
Holy cannoli! Thank God that's over.
Yeah, for real.
Holy cannoli. What's cannoli? I know it's a pasta dish, but I don't know. Is that a pasta dish? I don't know. Sounds yummy though. I love food. Ew, is there a totem pole here? Oh yes, there is. Almost missed that. Woo. And there's the flare gun. I don't think that scene's quite near. That's the next scene that we play as them. Okay, sorry. I keep getting confused because the scenes seem very similar, but we're just about to encounter a herd of deer right now, I think.
The radio. But okay, if it doesn't, we need a plan.
No shit, dummy.
We can just climb down.
Climb down what?
Mount.
Are you serious?
What's the big deal? It's not like it's floating in the sky.
It might as well be. It's pitch black out.
Hey, hopefully we won't have to.
You think the psychopath is just gonna give up and run away?
No,
Yeah, hopefully.
maybe we should find a safe spot. Hold up.
They never even, like,
It'll be
meet the psychopath, like, ever.
figure this all out in the morning.
As long as we don't hide in the lodge, that's where he expects us to go.
It's where he's expected to already be because he never seems to leave the lodge. Right, so we take a left here. Don't go straight up right with her because there's something interesting you can find here. You actually find Beth's phone, or is it Hannah's phone? I can't remember, but remember it fell down a gap earlier on in a bunch of boards in a little wee hut, like an archery of some kind. And I mentioned it actually at the very start of Let's Play. You actually find it again here, looking all like, you know, scratched and like all completely dead. Looks just dead as they are, like this phone here. It's a wonder that it wasn't actually found by any people investigating this area over the years. Probably was because of all the Wendigo just killing everyone who came to look. Best phone. That probably is the twins. A twins clue.
I thought the police, like, swept the whole area.
Well, it looks like they missed this.
The whole area. So there's nothing more to find down that way. There's another totem pole right here though, very near the one we just found, but then there's another one right here. We find another one is... yeah, we find it as Emily. I was almost going to say my friend's mom's name there. Turn it around, all the drama of turning it over, wondering what it could be. Oh right, if we didn't get the fatal grudge trophy, that's how that would turn out. That's actually a fortune totem, because that's a good option that it shows. I like when she's just like, yeah, I would rather not continue plummeting to my death, but that's the exact location as to where Hannah and Beth were before they fell too.
Yes, Matt. Given the choice, I'd prefer not to spend my evening plummeting to my death off a snowy cliff.
Just out of nowhere they appear. Like you could just start stand here forever and they never appear until you randomly decide to look over the cliff. They've got red demon eyes as well. They are deer, right? I mean, I don't know. My stepdad and mum were telling me that they weren't deer. I'm like, yeah, they are. They were telling me they were like, I don't know, some kind of other animal, like moose or something. Like, seemed different, really, but. That's him standing right there. It's like, oh, I got freaked out actually when I first saw this in Let's Play, just because of how he was standing like directly behind her, and I was like, oh my god, he could have just chose to attack there, but never did. And I'm like, oof. Also, the picture was darker when I was playing Let's Play, so I never noticed it straight away. But I thought, oh my god, I see him right behind her. So I totally freaked out that when I first played it. But that is a supremely long bath she had. Her bathwater must have gone really cold by now. Considering all the events have taken place since she went for her bath that she found in the crystal ball. Being creepy. We could have at least left her clothes though. I mean, that just took away the realism of like how long she could go around just in a towel all the time, because it's just ridiculous. I mean, especially considering she's not holding it in place, because, well, she is there, but other times she isn't. Oh, her arm just went through her chest there. Like, I could never just wear a towel as a skirt like that. Just have the socks, okay.
It's my clothes, really? Whichever one of you did this is off my Christmas list. Seriously, not cool, guys. Not cool at all.
Was that her socks? Or did they just leave the socks, or did they replace it with some more shoddy socks? I'm not sure.
Chris?
Chris? Bro. Yeah, I kind of jumped at a few things here when I first played it, particularly when you just saw the psycho leg just sort of popping up at the side and saying, oh my god, he's right behind us. And yeah, I jumped to this clock here as well. Because you could actually just see the nerves jumping in R2 there. I know it's kind of obvious, but I mean like the way her animations jumped, you could just sort of see all her nerves twitch. It was like, oh!
Mike, Emily, this is really getting out of hand, okay? It was all very funny, haha. Look at Sam walking around in a towel, but now I just really want this to be over, alright? You had enough?
I find it just creepy here though how she thought that everyone was playing prank on her when pretty much there's no one else in the house right now, just her and the psychopath. And oh, so I actually went down the wrong path there. I had to go down one more set of stairs. And actually, come think of it, I think now is the time you can actually look for the clues that are in here. Yes, now it's there. So that guy wasn't there. La viande meat processing. Oh, that must have been the delivery of the pig's guts. Oh, blades. Oh, the double blades. Oh, that must be for the scene with Ashley and Chris later on. Oh, she's just walking into mid-air there. But that music that was playing a second ago when she was in the bathroom, is that music that was just playing for biotic reasons, or is that sort of music she listened to in her iPod? If that was the case, then that's pretty cool how even people her age are listening to that kind of music. I'm like, oh, awesome, because it sounded like pretty camp music, not all like your typical clubby club music. Oh, creepy picture of Josh just starts sitting there.
If you were trying to freak me out, guess what?
You succeeded. You're conceited. Oh, fuck, guys, sorry.
Are you guys?
Sorry if I was too loud. I just knocked my microphone. Oh, that made me jump whenever I was like, oh shit, he's right behind us.
Hey, guys, come on! Oh, I'm done with this.
Right, I'm going to throw the vase. Even though I've already got it, I'm just going to like throw the vase again anyway, because I still think that's like the best option.
Hello, Samantha.
Oh, very realistic vase too.
Looking for me? I don't think you'll have much luck.
It's just like he tells us to watch this film, and then he's like, "Why are you watching?" I'm like, "'Cause you told me to, you bitch."
I want you to see, and I have quite a lot to show you.
What an awesome lodge. They have a home theater. I mean, apart from that, what he's forcing us to watch right now, but I'd love to have like a home theater.
She's quite beautiful, isn't she?
God, I even have a list of films that are on in my own cinema.
Do you think she has any idea what lies ahead? Do you think these were the last happy moments of this creature's life?
Showing this to me.
Why are you watching?
I know. Well, it's kind of your fault for putting it on. I mean, it kind of indicates you want me to see it. So
How does it make you feel?
I got sick of seeing that part over and over when I was doing my let's play. I was like, damn it! I don't want to keep being reminded of that.
9,
No,
8,
no,
7.
please, no.
Sam,
Sam.
throwbacks. God, a lot less people did that. He's not very fast. He doesn't choose to attack us straight away, and also he gets very in close when you're trying to get the handle for that door and also trying to bust it open. He actually looks like he's almost just a bit jabby with the syringe, but you still somehow manage to get past it. If she's died here, he laughs and he just sort of grabs him onto bed. I can't remember exactly what he says, but he sort of laughs. And it's kind of stupid, just choosing to hide away. I mean, like, damn it, anyone could think to hide under the bed. Especially considering we just ran right into the next room. I mean, if we thought to hide there, surely the psycho will think to look there. Just keep on running. There's no reason to hide right now. We could hide right now and hit him with the bat, but that's just irrelevant. We just keep running. And I'm not going to bother busting lock right now. I'm going to look for the handle right now. I think I did bust the lock in my Let's Play, and I noticed that everyone else just went and found the door handle on top of the shelf, and that's just a long shot. That could have been anywhere, that handle, but she was probably thinking, that's worth a shot when there's a cycle right behind me. But look, he looked like he was just about to jab it into her neck right there. He was like right behind us, but we still managed to make it in without catching us. Right, now here is the decision of when we get hide in. Because we never got scratched by that crow during the shooting range when we shot the squirrel earlier on, we don't actually have a wound in our head, and therefore it won't be reopened when we fall here. And I think it's because there's like a dripping of blood, something like that the psycho manages to follow. Even though it's only on our forehead, there wouldn't be much blood dripping, and also it's in the pitch black, but he still manages to follow it. And we don't even get an option to turn off our flashlight. And he says, "I see you beaming at me." So I wonder, oh, whoops. So I wonder if either way, if you do get the option to have your flashlight and you actually don't turn off in time, will they still say, "I see you beaming at me," and it'll play it the exact same way? Or you turn off your flashlight but you keep moving with the controller, you don't stay still well enough, they just sort of randomly grab you saying, "Ah, I see you shivering down there." I'm not sure how that will go, but if you choose to run, he will catch you, so yeah, just hide. Just weird, this is the only place that we could hide, and he doesn't think to look down here. I mean, he walks right up to it. Surely he would actually see our feet or something, indicating where we are. Oh god, look at our frightened eyes. Fuck! And because we said we're scared of needles, it's needles that he's using to threaten us with. But he actually uses gas. If you don't say anything about being scared of needles.
Well, that's certainly.
And you've just gone and used it for ill.
Such careful, brilliant plotting, yet in a crucial moment you are foiled by your own inadequacies. I told you, everything you do has consequences. You think this mistake won't have repercussions? What you do
Causes things to change.
causes things to change. Yes. All the good work you did exploring the source of your fear.
And you've just gone and used it for ill. Mm-hmm.
Your overwhelming fear of the dark.
I think it was things that were dead in my first husband.
Use a desperate one to torment. Has it been worth it?
Yes, indeedy, sweetie. I jumped really hard at that part the first time I played it, because I did not expect that jump scare in the slightest. But that's been 5 chapters at this part so far. So I was going to do this in 2 parts. So it is actually pretty late at night now, and I'm actually very tired. So I will continue the final part in the next video, and that will be my last part of Until Dawn. But I have enjoyed doing this before while I've been doing it. But we'll finish this off in the next part. Take care, guys. I'll see you there.